Hello, everybody, and welcome to RollPlay Live, Court of Swords. I'm very excited to be here. Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm your Dungeon Master, Adam Coble. You might recognize me from the previous 62 episodes of this show. If you're just tuning in for the first time, special thanks to our patrons for making this possible, this spectacle of dungeon excitement. I'm joined, of course, by my cast, my willing victims. Here they are.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm going to let the cast introduce themselves. You may know them already, but in case you don't, over to my right, starting with Ezekiel the Third. Tell us about yourself, Zeke, and maybe more importantly, your character.
All right. I'm Ezekiel the Third. I'm a Twitch variety broadcaster. Been role-playing since I was 13 or 14 years old. Really excited to roll real dice again today. But today, if you want to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, before we get, just it's all Ezekiel _III. But on to the important stuff. My character. Yes. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I play a dragonborn rogue named Kalimat Alfida, who is debonair, quick with his tongue, and in more ways than one, if you watch the last episode. He's the mouthpiece of the group, I would say. He's the one who does most of the talking and not as much of the thinking. But I'm really excited to see where today goes. And, yeah.
Speaking of characters who don't do much thinking, playing Berg, it's Max. Max.
So hi, I'm Max. I'm the mouthpiece of the group, really, just the thinker. No. I'm GassyMexican on Twitch, variety caster, and also do that stuff on YouTube. Been doing roleplay since I started with Wes Marches with who did I even play? I don't remember.
You played
Shalbaz.
Yeah.
With Shalbaz, and then we're here now playing Berg, which is a half-orc barbarian, and like I said, the mouthpiece of the group, the thinker, the one who plots everything out.
You can tell by your stats you're the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
No, he's not too intelligent. He's slow, but he's lovable. He's burdened with pain, and if you watch the last episode, he just got a really cool weapon. So I'm excited. We're back again. The set's awesome, and the people are even better.
Oh, that's
to
lovely.
you guys.
Nice.
On my left, I have Dan and JP. Do you want to go on JP? All right,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Professional cosplayer JP McDaniel.
I went to the Jesse Cox School of Cosplay.
Graduated with honors. I see.
Graduated with honors with the turtle onesie. My name is JP McDaniel. You're on my channel, so you probably know who I am. I play Salihafa Sunu, who is a turtle, hence the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all this stuff. I am the wizard and actually the brains of the organization here. So you'll be seeing me doing a lot of the hopefully logical thinking and probably messing around a lot with this guy, the other magical user, but I'll let him tell you about himself and not me.
Dan.
Hi, I'm DansGaming. This is still my first long-term game. I haven't really played before this. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. My character is Ramus Krill. He is a human cleric who is not what you normally think of when you think of a priest. And he's been kind of struggling with that and having a character change lately, which has been interesting. And I'm looking forward to playing him today some more.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Ramus's arc right now because the audience is trying to be like, wait, is Ramus actually a nice guy? And you're just like, we'll see.
Yeah, you never really know what's in his brain at any time. Maybe he's just being nice for his own purposes. Maybe he's just trying to further something himself. You can never really trust him.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys are the mouthpiece, you're the brains, I'm the wise one.
Right, the wise one.
Wise one.
Right, the wise one. The guy with no soul.
Yeah.
The wise ass.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's exactly what Ramus would call himself, too. The wise.
Yeah, Ramus the wise.
Did you give yourself this name?
You don't make up your own nicknames, man. That's not how it works.
I've said it.
Yeah, I heard it once. It's fine. Well, before we get into all the dungeons and/or the dragons, it's a special anniversary, and we have a celebratory object for that anniversary. You want to talk about that a little bit, JP?
Yeah. Tomorrow is the 5-year anniversary from when we first started with Roleplay Episode 1, which you can find on YouTube. It was February 18th, 2013. And to kind of celebrate that and celebrate all the different characters we've had over the entire course of the show, we made a poster, which Aaron Riley, which you're seeing right on screen right now, Aaron Riley, who's responsible for the Critical Role campaign setting cover as well as the Nebula Jazz, decided, what was the count? 104?
104, I think, is the final count.
104 different characters, not including all of the names on the West Marches up there in the top right. But yeah, Court of Swords is on the right side of that poster, I think.
You can see the big Berg face.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
follow the Berg face.
Look
and
for
then
the
you find
look for
Yeah.
the big
Court of
Berg
Swords.
face.
Yeah, it's available
Big
right
Bird.
now. itme.club/5. It's 10% off till Tuesday, I believe. So go use that link and yeah,
Go buy a poster.
yeah. Thanks for all the support.
5 years is a long time. I like too that Court of Swords has almost as many characters as like many of the other shows
Oh
combined.
yeah, yeah. You killed a lot of characters. Most of them mine. To be
That's
honest.
true. Yeah, most
Yeah.
of them yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
the body count for just for Court of Swords for you?
5, 6.
It's 5 or 6. Yeah,
No.
we
got
could
like
count
3.
them. But
Berg's
yeah.
your third character. Yeah.
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 There's been a lot of deaths for sure. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We got 8 hours ahead of us, and you're just wandering into something. Everything's gonna be lovely back at home. You're finally returning to town. Everything's gonna be
Yeah,
safe.
I
gonna be
imagine
great.
it's just going to be a
fine.
nice, relaxing. Like we're going to spend some time at the inn.
Yeah,
you know.
that ominous smoke in the distance is they're setting up for like a welcome home party.
It's a feast.
It's just barbecue.
yeah,
Yeah.
huge ass
Definitely not
barbecue.
going to be like in Zelda when you come back, further through time, and you're just like, everyone's a zombie, everything's dead.
Yeah.
Dawn of the first day. So yeah, before we get started though, for character stuff, we need to get goals from you if you want to earn some experience points.
Right.
If you don't want XP, then we don't have to do that. But everybody has one goal that's left over from the last time, and we're gonna do goals because this is a double length episode. We're gonna do goals midway through. So when we take our lunch break, you can reassess your goals because you'll be able to accomplish some during the thing. And I don't want to have you wait the whole time. For folks at home who are used to more vanilla Dungeons and Dragons, the way experience points work in Court of Swords is they are earned exclusively through the achievement of character goals. So each character has 3 goals, and they are fictional in-character things that they want to accomplish, chosen by the players for their characters. So it might be to defeat a certain foe, it might be to find a certain magic item, it might be to uncover a mystery. A lot of the characters have things that they're digging for in the world. And each one I'll assign a value, a difficulty, and then you'll get points based on how difficult it was when you achieve it. And we'll sort of cash those points in as we take breaks. So let's go around. Berg, you have the long-standing, very sad goal of find out why bad things keep happening to me. Berg's had a rough life. So what do you want your other 2 goals to be? We know sort of the situation you're going into. I'll kind of recap all that when we get started. But for you, what do you want Berg to accomplish today?
I am the worst person to have started for goals.
You're the top of my list, buddy. So
God.
would you like me to come back to you?
Yeah, come back to me. I'm also open to
This
input.
is-
I know it's my character.
This
but
is
it's
the
just-
one act of mercy that I will perform for you today.
It's always so hard for me to think of stuff for Berg because, like, one, he's not like a super vocal character in terms of like communicating with everybody else. So someone will be like, make an attachment to such and such. I can't really like find out why bad things happen to me.
Yeah.
Make this weapon
Why
good
life?
again.
Why
Like,
life hard? Why
why
smash
life
not
hard.
work?
Exactly. Yeah. I'll think about it.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Do anybody want to volunteer?
Sure. Yeah. I'll go.
Yeah, so
I've
you
got all
have
my
some
goals.
ideas about goals. Okay.
Yeah.
So your goal right now, I'm just going to sit down so I can type this in. Do you want to keep the discover the origin of the scarabs?
Let me ask you this: is that solvable today?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that. And then I'm gonna use 2 new ones. The first one: understand a spell of Ramus at its core level.
Okay.
So keep up the magic bro stuff with Ramus, basically. Not counting on using it or anything.
Right. So like research into the differences between arcane and divine magic and like how they work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But
By way of Ramus.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool.
And then because Kalimat didn't really explain it at the end of last episode, I want to find out exactly what Kalimat did for those horses.
Right. Okay. Cool. Find out what price Kalimat paid.
Yeah.
For
Because to me it
the
was a
caravan.
monetary transaction. So
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it is kind of weird that I didn't ask everybody to chip in.
right.
Right. Yeah.
That's
you
why
just,
that's probably how it'll start.
Yeah. You just made a withdrawal from the Bank of Kalimat, and
Yeah.
and everybody had the
That's right.
horses they needed to cross the desert.
Look at this.
It's fine. Very romantic. Okay, great. Those are good. So Kalimat or Ramus? Ramus, let's do yours.
Okay. Mine are find any information on the elves or Tulpa in the city of Brass
Okay.
in archives or from a scholar.
Okay. So find out about Tulpa or the elves from The City of Brass. Okay.
And then observe Berg at the height of his rage for changes to his body or mind.
Okay.
You know,
cool.
it's just Berg's body's going through so many different changes at this point in his life. It's just
Right. So take an opportunity to observe Berg while he's deep in the angry place.
Yeah, when
And
he
see
tests
what's-
those change.
See what's
yeah.
different about him. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That sounds good. Okay.
And then my third one was going to be find out why heaven is not answering divination requests.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Why are you getting that busy signal from heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, these are all great. Okay, Calimot, what do you want your goals to be for today?
Well, since JP asked, I didn't know you could ask if a goal could be accomplished.
I mean, I may say
I
like
didn't either.
yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
you'll never know unless you ask. But I may say like depends or like I don't know or like
Oh, okay.
if you try hard enough. Like that one seems based on what I know pretty reasonable. It may
Okay.
require a little bit of digging, but I think it's fair to say like you can hang on to that one.
Okay. So my the two I have right now are find the prisoner from the oubliette.
Yep.
And find out what the prisoner was still.
Oh, so like actually find the prisoner.
Yep, find it, and second goal, find out what it is.
Okay.
Because gods aren't answering right now.
You want to
So
find out who's their daddy and what do they do?
Yes, who is the daddy, what do they
Yeah.
do? And I'm thinking that possibly he's going to be it is going to be in the City of Brass, or indirectly or directly responsible for what's happening to the City of Brass.
Right.
If there is something happening to
That's
it.
got to be a rough feeling, and I think that when we revealed that it was the smoke, there was a moment in that episode where everyone kind of just looked at you like, "What did you do?"
Yeah,
like
I
we
know.
all kind of feel like there's a connection there too. So okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And with the third one, I'm looking for suggestions of like I want. Trying to think of what like Calimot wants to do, but I want it to be with the like dealing with somebody in the group.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a good moment with Berg last time. I'm wondering if there is something I could do with Ramus or
Ask Ramus where babies come from.
with Ramus or Salihafa. Now, could something be so simple as like come clean to the group?
Yeah, I mean the idea is that it has to be something that you need to engage the mechanics of the game to accomplish. So
Okay.
if it's purely just like say
Right.
a thing,
Right.
then you're not going to get much XP,
did
but
it.
it'll need to be like it would be like
Right.
convince the group of something, or like something that would require a persuade roll or
Sure.
something like that. Something where there's an aspect of challenge involved.
Gotcha. Okay.
pressure's on.
Let me think about it.
Okay, yeah, I mean
Let me
you
think
can
about
leave
it.
it. You can leave it open now. If
Yeah.
later you're like, oh wait a second, this is the thing I want to accomplish.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Berg, you got yours?
Yeah, I think I got some.
Okay.
So the first one would be learn more about Agni's rock lava arm, attune if possible, figure out more with what that is. I mean, it's he's already able to use it, but if there's powers or any sort of ability that can be unlocked with that, we haven't really kind of visited that. And I
Okay.
think Berg's
Yeah.
probably
So
thinks
you'll
more
need to
about
find someone who can like help you understand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
anybody
so learn more
that-
about the
maybe
arm
get a
of
little
Agni.
more insight into the arm and how it works with them. If it's anything more than just like, hey, it's a rock arm now.
Yeah,
rock lava.
totally.
Arm. And the other one that's a little more in keeping with what recently happened in the show. Learn more about the tulpa and how it came to be with Berg.
Oh, okay.
So kind of the origin of why it's there and
Yeah, you and
in general
Ramus
just learn
could
about it.
probably work together on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to find out more about the nature of the tulpa. Nature of tulpa. Okay. Excellent. Okay, cool.
If I share a goal with somebody, does that lessen like what we get out of it?
No, you can have the same goal as someone.
Because
you both, it's a goal for both of you.
Well, because I think the thing that struck me last time the most was why weren't the gods answering?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
who had that goal?
I
Is that you? Okay. Is that cool if I
That's fine.
share the pursuit?
It'll make it easier for us to do it together.
Cool. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
That's what I will do then. Find
Okay.
out why the gods aren't answering.
yeah. find out what the deal is with heaven and why they're too busy or not willing to answer the divinations.
It's on fire.
Sure. Okay, yeah, everything's on fire. It's all on fire now. Okay, cool. Well, let's pick up where we left off. The last time that we saw the group of you, you had bid farewell to Mogok and the tribe of orcs out in the desert. They were heading into the deep desert to consult with their spirits to find out what's going on. Because as Sothe told you, I think she was talking to you guys, she told you this is like a time of ill omen, right? Like they've been getting strange readings. The powers that they attend to have been kind of telling them like things are grim right now.
Right.
So they've traveled off in the deep desert, and they've given you the means to convey yourself back to one of the roads that leads west into the city of Brass. The city of Brass, as we remember, is the fabled capital of the Court of Wands, oldest city in all the world, sort of jewel of the desert, and kind of the birthplace of many of the philosophies of man. Much of the early formation of the court and the conversations about how that would take place happened in the city of Brass. It is said you can find anything there. And you are headed there now. And I think rather than saying like, cool, day one, roll, survive, like you have the things you need, and you move through the desert. And we fade in on a wide shot of the city itself. As I described it before, it's set into and like carved out of a mountain that comes up out of the desert of like gray stone. There's sand and sort of rocky badlands all laid out around it. And then 4 roads that lead out into the desert in the cardinal directions from the city. The city is built in a sort of like a log. It has rings. It has tiers. So the oldest parts of the city are at the center, which was built first, and the city keeps expanding, and there are walls that separate each district. And so the outside parts of the city, the lowest edge where the sand meets the stone, is littered with new and old construction. There are buildings, both new and kind of ancient, that are built around the base, and this is the sort of newest part of the city. And as we pull in to approach, we can see that there is a thick column of smoke coming up from one of the lower sections of the city. The kind of fire that would produce smoke this big means that there's like several city blocks that are aflame. This is a significant fire, and we can see it rising up from the city. We continue down past the gates of the city, the eastern gate. And the gate is shut. This is known as the 12 Stars Gate. It's got a big constellation carved in the stone of the wall outside of it. And these gates don't shut them. Like the city, there's never been like a war. They've never needed to defend it from some massive outside force. The gates are there to invite people in, but today they are shut. And we can see a panicked crowd gathered around the outside of the city. The Aharisa, the guards that serve the immortals that run the city, we see them in their scarlet garb, holding people back, shouting, and we kind of pan through the crowd, and we can see a man trying to bargain with one of the guards to get in, and he's pushing them back, telling them that they can't come in. And as we pan back towards where we catch up on the group of you, as you approach the city along the road, you can hear the sounds of battle. You hear a skirmish underway, a deep roar, the sounds of swords clashing, and as you come closer, you can't see where the what's taking place, because on your approach there are these buried statues, enormous, just the heads of these enormous stone statues buried in the sand, and the fight, the skirmish, whatever's happening, is going on past them. So you can hear it, and as you approach, you can kind of hide behind these things, but you don't see yet what is going on. These statue heads are quite large. So we pan down, and we sort of change scene. We get tight in on the 4 of you, kind of in the limited shade of one of these enormous these bald stone heads. We fade in on the group. What are you doing? What's happening?
When you say roar, does it sound like a creature roaring, or just like roar of battle? Like,
you could make a nature check if you'd like to know.
okay.
It's a good question.
It is a good question.
I'll make a nature check.
Okay, what's your bonus?
+1.
Okay.
3.
Good start. Fantastic.
Great.
Nicely
Out the
done.
gate.
3.
Great stuff.
Okay. I mean, you have no
Great.
idea. There's a lot of noise.
'Kay.
It's all like the sounds are not something. It could be a demon. It could be a dragon. Yeah, loud shouting.
'Kay.
There are human voices in the mix, but what they are tangling with, you cannot say.
You said that the guards are stopping people from going in. Are they going to stop us, or are we already past them?
No, you haven't entered the city yet. These are in the outskirts,
just
kind of like
approaching in.
the field around the city.
before
Yeah.
the entrance and the crowd
Yeah,
and
you're on
stuff.
the
Oh, so
Or like
if we want to go
approaching them,
past them,
yeah.
we're going to have to go through the guards, right?
Yes, eventually. But right now, on the road in front of you, there's some kind of scuffle.
Okay. What were we going to say? I saw you thinking over there.
I'm just going to go. I want to go into amongst the crowd and ask people.
Oh, you're still quite far.
pretty
from
far
it.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
It's
you
like-
guys are still out in the
It's
desert.
like Gates crowd from right here, and then we're like back here somewhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still a ways off.
minutes and minutes out.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I figure out what the sound is?
Yeah. I mean, you could
Anybody
you,
can
you
do
could
that?
try to get a better look and use your eyes to see.
Yeah, I
what's
was gonna
going
say
on.
that's probably what Berg would try to do. Is like depending on how big the thing is, like he just get his peek around or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If someone else wants to do that
Yeah,
with
I
him
throw
too.
the glasses on.
Well, he's got those sightseeing glasses.
Oh,
yeah.
then never mind. Yeah, I have him
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
All right. So where do you go to get a better look? From here, you can climb. You could climb up on top of the statue. You could come around it and peer around the edge.
If I wanted to get a better look from what is going on in the city, can you get me up there?
Is there anything in our immediate area that he could just climb up?
Yeah, he could. He doesn't want to. He wants you to levitate him up there. But yeah, there's an enormous stone head
Okay.
buried up to the nose in sand. Some
Um,
ancient king.
I look at you, and then my head just kind of slowly turns to the statue. Looks back.
Well, I know I could get up there, but
I'll give you my prayers.
jump.
He'll give you his prayers.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen. We
we
got the
know-
dynamic. We got the dynamic duo over here. Thoughts and prayers.
we know how good that did last time. Do you still have the letter of rejection?
Prayers are always good.
Well, okay. Fine.
If it does
Fine.
not work, I'll make sure you can
well,
get up high enough.
can you at least make sure if I fall down, you?
Yes, of course. I have a spell for that. And I look at him and
All right.
just roll my eyes.
All right. I get the. I
May
get
the
my
tower guide you.
get my jumping boots on.
Okay.
All right. Limber up. And I attempt to make the climb up to the top of the head.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Of course, it's athletics.
And you can roll
Yeah,
an extra.
Never
And
acrobatics.
I've given you guidance, so you can roll an extra d4.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So roll a d20 and a d4 together.
I'll roll them together. Okay.
Yeah, and then the DC for climbing up this thing, like 12, I think. I know you're not very strong.
6 minus 2 is 4 plus 3 is 7.
What?
Okay, so
7 total.
7 total.
Minus 2 on strength.
So it's
Ah,
not that you
crap.
fail. It's just that the side of the statue's head like crumbles away and makes a lot of clattering sound as you get up there. So any effort to remain hidden once you're up there is at disadvantage. So now you can make stealth to like climb to the edge.
I think I'm making a show of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm making a show of how I was like, and I'm looking at Sally Hop. It's so slippery.
Rocks are crumbling away from
Yep.
this ancient statue. Okay, so you're making a fair bit of noise. Thankfully, the people engaged in this battle are engaged in a battle, so they can't really hear. But if there's any effort for them to detect you or you try to stay hidden, you've made enough noise that I'll give them advantage on that roll. Or we'll give you disadvantage on yourself. But
Okay.
I do have a map that I can bring you over to, and then we
So
can
I was
talk
unclear
about it.
as to where the fighting is happening.
You
It's-
were about to find out.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it is happening outside of the city and not inside the walls.
Correct. You're
Okay.
still quite a ways away. Yeah. So this is the fight right here. Y'all are over here in this corner.
Right.
You've climbed up on top of this guy's face, and you're looking at this group. So they're the closest fight is like 60 feet from you, give or take.
Okay.
So you see two enormous, rotund, kind of beige-skinned, like troglodyte-looking folks. They have no armor save for the thickness of their hide, and they wield great primitive-looking clubs banded with iron. They one of them has a pair of large tusks jutting out from his jaw. The other, the tusks are broken off, and he has a row of horns across the top of his head. And they are armed in mismatched bits of armor, but mostly just to hide their ogreish shame. Across from them, you can see a tall, lanky, green-looking creature, sort of warty skin, long, filthy hair, pointy nose, jagged teeth. And this green-looking fellow is in the middle of fighting a couple of dudes. But the thing that draws your attention, first and foremost, is this guy. So way over here is a 20-foot-tall, thin, kind of stolid-looking giant. There's no other word for him. He has a club, I think, in one hand, and he's holding a big piece of debris in the other. Yeah, he has a great club in one hand, and he's got this enormous rock in the other. And as you peer up over the edge, the gray-skinned giant brings the rock up and just crushes one of the people he's fighting with. There's a splattering of blood on the sand. And it looks like they're in the middle of fighting with the city guard. So everyone here is wearing the livery of the Aharisa, the red turbans, the scarlet banners. And then down here, there are corpses strewn amongst the bodies. Like, it looks like this fight is not going well for them. There's no giant corpses. And then up on top over here, there are two members of the Aharisa with bows who are firing kind of down at the giant, who's just swatting the arrows out of the sky. So you see all of this, Kalimat.
Yeah.
What do you do or say to your companions?
So I kind of like get up there and I look down. And I just immediately squat down and get as low as possible. And if I lean over the side and just like whisper or speak quietly, can they hear me? Do I think?
You have to stage whisper to them, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, make that stealth roll we were talking about.
He's a performer.
You're going to do it at disadvantage, though,
Yep.
because you made so much noise coming up here. And this will
Okay.
just set how difficult it is to notice you if anyone tries.
Okay.
So, yeah, make a stealth roll and just take the lowest of the 2d20 and add your 9 and a 7.
So 19, 17.
Okay. So
17.
Oh, you have
yeah.
a plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 17 stealth. Okay. All right. So if you were a lower level character with less dexterity, that would be an impressive roll. But for you, it's like middling.
Yeah.
You know you could do better.
Yeah.
Well,
this is frightening.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Kalimat clamber up the side of the stone head, peer over the edge, and then turn back, looking like a little pale and wide-eyed, and he says,
They have a giant. There's a giant blue person smashing things with a rock at least 20 feet high. They have Crete ogres of some sort. Huge, fat, disgusting. The city guard are fighting them, but they are losing.
Describe the giant. More.
Blue, thin, 20 feet tall. I'm scared of him.
Any symbols?
I take a quick glance
make
with my glasses.
a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Describe him. More description.
Yeah. There you
Perception
go.
check with advantage. Let's see. Perception is
the goblin running the
14
camera had
plus-
to rotate.
14 plus.
The gods are fickle today.
18.
Nice.
18. Okay. He's wearing like fur and hide. I think that you see like he's skinned an elephant and is wearing it as a kind of tunic.
Okay.
You can see its tusks kind of hanging limply down one
He's
side.
an ivory trader.
And he has on his shoulder a fresh-looking brand in the shape of a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Overlaid onto a square. So there's like a square shape with a lightning bolt, and it's still fresh. You can see that it's like raw and like dark. Like
Can
it's
I-
not an old scar.
What kind of check would be to see what that symbol means?
I think that would be the different checks will give you different information. You pick.
Okay. I will do.
It's the tell the wizard check.
If you see the symbol, tell a wizard.
I'll do a
Tell your mom, your dad, or your friendly neighborhood wizard.
Exactly.
Stay inside, kids.
I'll do a history check.
History? Okay. Yeah, do it.
15.
You have never seen this symbol before.
Never have. Okay.
Never. No.
I lean over and describe the square with a lightning bolt to Salihafa. It's right on his arm. It looks fresh. There's a lightning bolt with a square.
Yeah, I immediately. You rolled a history check?
Yeah.
I'll make an Arcana check. Will tell me more of what he actually is rather than where he came from.
For which? Are you trying to...
For Arcana to discern what the giant is.
Yeah, Arcana isn't really... He's not really a magical creature.
Oh, so it'd be history then?
History would tell you about, like, giants and their culture. Nature would be, like, physicality of the thing.
And then for the symbol?
The symbol, it depends on what you... it looks kind of like that. Like, it depends on what you would, like, what you want to know. Like, Arcana, I could tell you, like, it's a magical rune and it means this. Or I would tell you it's not magical. Religion would tell you if there's religious connotations. You tell me what you want to know, and that depends on the roll.
Why don't you make a religion roll?
Yeah. I'll make a religion check.
Okay.
20?
17.
17.
Okay. It's a crude representation of the tower. The tower being the rectangular shape, traditionally shown as being broken by a strike of lightning from heaven.
And then, go ahead.
That they work for the tower. But why would they be fighting the guard?
The tower doesn't follow anyone.
Actually, the
Tower's
tower
destruction,
does
right?
like destruction.
In the background, we hear a Wilhelm scream cut off by a grisly-sounding crunching of bones and flesh being rent.
Aren't these your people? Can't you calm them down and make them our friends?
Bird, call him.
And do what?
Call him. The guy's name I can't remember.
Oh, Hassan.
Hassan. This must be his doing.
He doesn't always just come.
Yeah, me and Kalimad are looking at each other. Who is Hassan?
What?
We work for him, and he works for the towers.
I take a look back to see what that crunching noise was.
You peer over. Okay, I'm making a roll here.
Okay.
So, 17 for your...
For myself, yep.
Okay, so I got a 15. I got a 19. So here's the thing. You're like, let me look. You peer around,
Yep.
and the giant is looking right at you, and we see him throw the bloodstained boulder in your direction.
Okay.
So you're crouched down, so I'll give you some cover.
Okay.
He's got a +9 to hit.
Well, if he's prone, he gets disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that's true, because if you're laying down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, let me grab one of these D20s.
Got you.
Yeah, you got it. All right. So he's got what's
gets-
your armor class?
He gets disadvantage on you.
'Cause
Oh, okay.
you're lying down. He hucks the
Okay.
boulder. What's your AC?
16?
16?
Oops. Yeah, 16.
Okay. All right. So the lowest of these two is 6, so I got a 15. All right. So a narrow miss. He throws the boulder. It hits the bridge of the nose of the statue, and it's like being launched out of a trebuchet, right? So there's dust flies everywhere. The face of the statue is shattered. A big crack runs up through it. And does anybody speak giant? I don't think anybody does.
No.
Okay. So the giant points and shouts something, and you hear the ogres like talking to each other in giantish.
Is that the proper term, giantish?
I think so. Yeah, giantesque.
Giantees.
But they've noticed
Giantees,
noticed you, which means we need to roll initiative. So,
Mother of crap.
Yeah, let me get the order going, and we'll take care of this. There's a lot of characters in this fracas.
We'll just go, no,
So-
we're with the tower. It's cool.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like,
They
dude,
don't-
you're a priest of the tower. Get in there and say something.
Yeah, you know Berg. You know him from work.
But they're beasts. They don't.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
Wow,
beasts.
Berg. How much intelligence do you have, jackass?
More than them, maybe.
Yeah, he's got 10 intelligence.
They
so
like
don't even
large
front.
people.
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag Giants Live Matters.
Seriously,
Okay.
Berg.
All right.
Okay. All right. So
He's got through a lot, all right?
let's let me I'll roll for all these guys. So the giant has a +2 to his initiative. So he's got a 15, a 16. Okay. All right. So giant. He got a 16. Okay. And then I got to do, this is the thing, there's so many of them.
Well, we'll let you do all the monster rolls, and then we'll roll
Okay.
our own.
You can strategize while I do this if you want. Ogre.
Are we going to fight this?
I don't know.
I think we kind of have to. And ogres are dumb, so they might not know that if we try to talk. I don't think we can talk down talk them out of it.
Well,
I could try to throw some illusions at him.
I'd rather not fight a big giant that could kill me with a +9 to hit me.
We do have a bunch of guards to help too, though. So it's not just
or
us.
I mean,
You can see him on the map there.
Yeah, we got 6, 5.
Troll's got a 4.
I mean, if we go with the idea that the giant is dumb, I could try to throw some illusions at him and see if we can deal with that.
he's no dumber than me.
I could also reduce his size,
Ogre's got
but it's only going to
7.
make him do D4 less damage.
Yeah.
That's not that big.
But the intimidation factors.
Sure, it would go down. I mean, I'll probably just do the
Good job,
general
mates.
haste you.
Oh,
And
no.
I could fog cloud on top of the giant. That way we could at least get to him, and then I could, kick it off.
Yeah.
He might be above it,
But
though.
why would we fight them at all?
Well, they're blocking our way into the city, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and now they've seen you, so they're going to want to fight you.
Yeah, it's going to be like either we fight them, deal with them, or probably constant chase.
I don't know if we can outrun a giant that, takes 10 of our steps in 1 of our time.
Yeah.
All right.
He's probably faster than
Okay.
us, is what I'm saying.
Lastly, the guards get a +1.
If the fight's really bad, we'll just run.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled really bad.
That's just D&D in general.
Yeah.
If it gets bad, we run.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we'll get initiative orders from all of you.
All right, let's do that side first. Zeke and Max.
Okay. I get a +4. 18.
Nice.
Okay. Give me 1 second to add you. Kalimat, 18. So you're going first, it looks like.
Oh, did I not? Did I take it away too fast? Okay.
Okay. Berg.
Okay. I got a +1, so come on. Okay.
What'd you roll?
It's a 5.
Remember,
It's a 5.
remember, you have.
Oh, I have the.
advantage.
Yeah, let me do
So-
it again. It was a 4. All right. So once more.
Hit
with
it.
better feeling.
Hit it. Much
I mean, better.
What'd you get this time? 10?
It's yeah, right.
Yeah, 9 plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Welcome to the players have to do basic math now.
Yeah, this is, man.
All
It's
right.
fine.
Quick
I
maps.
just put
Yikes.
out there that I'm bad
I
at
think
it.
we got this. We're good.
Sully and Ramus.
I have a +2.
20.
20.
Damn.
Baby, the tower. Come on, tower.
All right.
A +1.
And then Sully.
15? Not bad.
15.
That's not bad.
Okay. All right. So here is the order. Ramus, you were the first to react to all of this. I'm going to clear that little tower drawing. You know what it is. So Ramus, you have the first opportunity to react. You all kind of like duck and cover for a moment as the enormous projectile hurtles towards Kalimat. After the dust clears, you see he's still alive and not splattered all over the place, and you can act. So, what would you like to do, Ramus?
I think I will start by blessing me, Berg, and Kalimat. Casting bless on us.
All right, I'll add a little blue token. And how long? Bless lasts 10 rounds?
10 rounds.
All right, so you call forth the blessing of the tower. I'll add that here.
You can only bless 3 people or
3
Okay,
people,
okay.
yeah.
No, we're just his favorite.
You get an extra D4 on saving throws and attack rolls.
saving throws and attack rolls.
Attack rolls.
Nice. Okay, so you call on the blessing of the tower.
Yep, and then I will. Can I touch this?
You should be able to just move your guy.
Okay.
So
Well,
select him first. Yeah, and then hold on. You get everybody selected. There you go.
Okay, and I'll just move to the edge of the statue.
Okay.
The future. Wow.
All right. So you cast bless, run up to the edge of the statue, bits of rubble still raining down, and Kalimat, it is your turn.
Is there a way that I can be still on top of this head but not seen? Like use underneath the ridge?
You could take the hide action. Yeah. I think there's enough rubble and stuff.
Okay. Who would be the most feasible to help or feasible for me to shoot right now?
They're all out in the open, so you have a clear shot on anybody here.
Okay.
It's just about distance.
Distance-wise, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's the range in your weapon?
It is. Okay. It is. Let's see. Oh wait, does it not?
What is it?
It's a hand crossbow,
Oh, hand crossbow? I
Yeah.
think it's like 30.
something like that. Range.
3120.
3120,
So
yep.
you're going to be, no one is within short range for your hand crossbow.
Okay.
Because the closest is 50 feet, basically, right here, these guys. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
And this this one right here, this guy right here.
Yep.
That's a good.
That's a guard,
That's a
yeah.
guard. What's that?
That's also a guard.
Okay.
These dudes, they're slightly better armored. These guys are like run-of-the-mill city guards. These
Okay.
guys are like the elite dudes.
So what? Whoa! What the?
They're just measuring. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
you guys are doing that. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dueling lasers.
what is? Okay. Let's see. I want to know like what's the difference? Is this rubble hide behindable?
Not really. Like maybe if you were prone.
Okay.
This rubble's much bigger.
Okay.
That's just difficult terrain.
give you
All
an
the
idea.
rubble is.
Guide the arrow. Where would you like it to go?
So yeah, what do you want to do? You've got 3 actions, right? You have a move action you can take. You have your cunning action, which can be hide or dash, and you've also got your regular action.
Okay. So if what I kind of want to do is dash and put this guy between me and the fucking rock thrower. So
Okay.
how much distance to get behind him?
It's 55.
So I
feet.
can do my dash. I can do double move, and then do an attack.
Yeah. Now you're
Okay.
sliding down, 15 feet of jagged rock face, so you can make an acrobatics check to do that safely.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Acrobatics check.
Yeah.
And that's +4, right?
Say DC
Plus D4.
DC 13. No,
Yes.
that's done. No, the guidance is finished.
Bless.
No, but bless is bless skill checks.
No skill checks, only
Yeah.
saving throws.
Only saving.
Oh, saving throws and attack rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, DC 13.
Okay.
To slide down safely. Okay.
26.
No problem. All right. So you start your move. You get 20. You'll go 20 feet to the bottom.
Or I mean, not 26, 20.
Yeah, I started to say, how did you roll a 26?
No, I didn't put points into that. I forgot.
So
the
that's
tower, man. It
That's
works.
20. That's
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah.
That's 20 feet there.
Okay.
So you've got another 10 feet, right, of your move. So you end up like there. So that's
Okay.
one move action.
Okay.
You've got 2 more actions.
And then I got my dash action.
So you want to use your cunning action to dash.
That allows me to move twice, right?
That'll allow you to move one more time,
And then attack.
and then you still have your attack action.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. That's what I'll do. Yep.
You move very quickly. Okay.
Yep.
So
Get right behind him.
You run up here, and the ogre. This knight looks at you, and just a glance. You can't read anything on his face. He just sees like a stranger coming running forward, and I think he probably turns slightly in case you're coming to attack him.
No, and I say something to him on my way like by. It's like, help is here, I guess. It's really reluctant, but like I'm on your side.
I like the visual of that too because they don't even know. Like they haven't seen the rest of us, so it's just like
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, hooray! This one guy, and he probably expects you to do something really impressive. So let's see
Yep.
what it looks like.
So I pull
This
out
should be great.
Yeah, this
pull out my short swords. Ching, ching.
as you're
and-
running across the sand, swords drawn.
Yep.
Okay.
So
the
first
ogre,
one-
the ogre turns, and he also is surprised. His beady little yellow eyes. He's just like, "Run," and like turns to look at you.
Yep.
As you run up to him.
Okay. And I give him a slice on the back of the leg. I hope. Crit! Woohoo!
All right. Okay.
That crit.
All right. Maybe you can impress this guard. We'll
Okay.
see. All right. So it's not. He doesn't. The knight doesn't count as an ally for the purposes of like sneak attack.
Attack, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get to do your regular damage, but twice the number of dice as with a normal
Aw.
crit. He's not your friend. He doesn't know you.
But he's
Yes.
otherwise occupied with another person.
It's got.
That's
it's got
fighting
I
him,
believe
right?
the word is ally.
Does it?
Let's look it up.
He's an ally in combat.
No, he's not. Just because you're fighting the same
It's-
guy doesn't
it's
mean.
implied. We're killing the
implied.
same thing.
Oh, another enemy of the target. So it isn't about you working together. It's just that
Boom.
he's got someone else. So
Lawyered.
Another enemy of the target within 5
Perfect.
feet.
Got
okay.
it.
So 3d6.
Lawyer.
If I had glasses on, I'd be pushing him up so hard.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I mean it just makes like
It does make sense.
logical
Yeah,
sense.
you're
But
both.
the-
You have a
the,
common
the
enemy.
problem is trying to apply narrative sense to the mechanisms of Dungeons and Dragons is a dangerous game.
No, very true. No, I'm glad we looked it up. So
I know that I can only run in 5 foot spurts divided by the number, and also only once every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I get
So-
winded easily.
Yeah, totally.
1d6 plus 4 plus 3d6 for the sneak attack.
And it's a crit, so twice that.
Yeah, it's twice the.
So get a bunch more dice.
Oh, it's just twice. I don't multiply this tied too.
No, it's double the dice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you roll twice.
Just
Okay,
take
so-
all the d6s.
So I need 3 more d6s.
3 more
yeah,
d6s,
here,
yeah.
take them from over there.
Jeez.
Massive handful.
Oh God.
There we go. All right. So there's my 3d6 times 2.
You
And
put
there's
regular,
my
you show the
then my
camera.
regular damage.
Okay, do it.
Okay, here we go.
You get to roll that twice too.
Oh yeah, your regular damage is doubled as well.
Oh, that's right. Okay, there we go.
Add it up.
All right.
So do that math.
10, 15, 18, 26, 29,
Plus your
plus 4.
plus 4. Okay.
Yep,
So
Not
that
bad.
is
33.
3, yep.
I hope that ogre just
A
explodes.
swack for
That'd be
33.
great, yeah.
No, so you run up to the ogre, and the ogre's real slow, right? And he's in the middle of fighting this knight, and so he
Yeah.
he bashes the knight in the shield. The knight staggers back, and he turns to like bring his arm up to defend
I'm
himself.
trying
but
to
you're-
cut his like legs out from
You're
under
too
him.
fast, and I think this is multiple strikes, right? I think you slash his leg, and he's like, oh, and like goes to grab you. You slash him across the stomach, and you hit him a couple of times in quick succession. And the ogre is roaring something in giantish to his allies, probably something along the lines of,
I'm getting
"Help
fucked up."
me."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm being killed. Save me over here. God, come on, you dicks.
God, I'm so glad I started with the crit. That feels so good to roll the 20 on a dice.
All right, so it's the giant's turn. And the giant, I think, is just going to try to kill off the idiots that he's fighting. So he gets 2 attacks.
Don't call them idiots.
yeah.
They're doing their best.
Yeah, there. 2 great club attacks.
I called him a beast earlier, so it's fair, I guess.
And he's going to try to kill, we'll kill the guard first, because he's fighting a guard and a knight, right? So we'll kill the smushy guy. So the guard has an AC of 16, so you get to roll and add 9. Here we go. That is a 7. It's a 7.
I thought it was a
looks,
1,
No,
yeah.
that's the 1. That's a
Oh, okay.
7 with
Make
no
sure
number.
that there's no...
This
trickery
D20, this
going
D20
on here.
sucks.
Yeah, no, the DM was trying to pull
It's a
one on
7.
us.
Yeah, no, it's
Sorry.
a 7. It's a
Plus
7. You can see
10.
this tiny little...
Plus 10 is 17. So yeah, he hits him. And the great club, I love being able to hit NPCs so you can see how much damage he does. I need 3 d8. Can I get 2 more d8s from y'all? Yeah, that one. And then the one next to it. Yep.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So 3d8 plus 6 damage on this swing. So he does 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus 6, he does 20 damage.
Yay.
That guard has 11 hit points.
This is this guy?
No, that's this guy.
So he's
Oh,
just
okay.
pulverized.
Yes, he's twice the damage
Just
that he needs to
viscera
kill.
and mist, red mist everywhere.
You know what that giant looks like and it reminds me of?
No saving throws for him.
Reminds me of the robot on the Queen album cover. With the like
Sure.
looks like the sad giant robot.
So he
Sure.
flung the rocket at Kalimat, and then Kalimat, you come running over, and he kind of just looks sternly at you like, "Ugh," and then turns back to the guard and just bats him. And I think like one of his legs and part of his pelvis is still there, but the rest of him just like rips off and falls into the
Jesus
desert.
Christ,
And then the
man.
guard turns to the knight and then comes down with a overhand. So plus same thing, plus 9 I think to hit. Yep, plus 9. So he does not hit on this one. I only got a 2. The guard brings up his shield. There's a ringing sound as the shield absorbs part of the club blow, and then thunk, his club slides off the shield into the sand, throwing sand up in the air. That is it for the giant. Sully, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So that thing's 20 feet tall.
This guy, yeah. Give or take.
How
Like
big
18.
is fog cloud? It's 20 feet radius sphere. So if I cast that at the ground, will that
40 feet from one end to the other. So if you did it at the ground, it'd be a 20-foot tall dome. But if you cast it on his head, it would go from his head 20 feet up in the air and down 20 feet. So it would be a big orb of.
He could just
fog.
like step to the side and be out of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the thing. He could just move out of it.
All right. Berg is still next to me, right?
Yeah, right
yes.
next to you, all right.
Yeah,
Right
I'll
there.
reach out and just cast haste on Berg.
Hastenberg? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So, do you want to tell us real quick what haste does?
Yeah. I'll tell you the full spell component. It is target speed is doubled. It gains +2 to AC, and it has advantage on Dex saving throws, and it gains an additional attack on each of its turns.
Okay, great. So you get that extra attack, you get all charged up, and everything like before when Sullyhafa invokes the sands of time, everything just slows right down, and the grand ballet of battle begins. So we see the club smashing into the sand, and each grain of sand glittering in the sun as it flies up in slow motion. We can see the arterial spray from the still standing severed leg as it tumbles to the ground.
I always envision it like it's Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
It's Dredd.
Exactly. You're high as fuck on combat juice.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
I will
And then you
also
wanna
move. Yeah. If we.
Yeah, here I'll.
I picture it like when
There we go.
Fries had his 100th cup of coffee.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got me. Can you move me?
Yeah, I think so. All right. So where do you want
And then will I get cover if I'm right here
to go? From whom?
from those guys, or do I need to back up one?
This guy's got a pretty good line of sight to where you are. I think you get cover there.
Okay.
If he hucks a rock.
Yeah, I
at
want to
you.
be able to see the battlefield, but I'll stay in cover.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really see anything lower than this arc, so if anybody
That's perfect.
moves, but you're
Yeah.
okay. You're hiding behind the chin. All right. Cool.
Great.
All right. Hyperspeed Berg.
All right.
Now,
So-
hold on. How long? Let me add this to the initiative where it's 10 rounds for haste, right?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And speed doubled. Right.
Up to 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah. Speed is doubled.
So I can move. I can easily get to where you're.
You can move
fighting right
80 feet.
You can move hella far.
Yeah, because you're already real fast.
Yeah, you could move 160 feet if you didn't want to attack.
now. What good is Berg if he's not attacking?
That's true.
You know.
Do you want to invoke your Berserker Rage?
Yes.
Okay.
If we're fighting these things, I mean, once we've decided
Yeah,
we're doing
gotta
that,
go
so
all
we
out.
might as well just try to dump damage.
I just hear Bruce Buff from head. It's time.
It's time.
All right, Berg. So, empowered by Sullyhafa's time distortion magic, you feel the rage bubble up inside you. And normally, this rage, I think, feels like you can feel like your skin flush. We get the tight shot of your eyes, and your pupils dilate as your body is flooded with rage chemicals. But there's a strange, cold, sharp edge to it. Something that wasn't there before. It feels like all through your rage, you're hovering in that moment between when you've been hurt and you realize it, right? Like when someone cuts you and you still haven't felt it yet, that
Yeah.
moment of hanging over a
flight or
void.
fight.
Yeah, and so it's just this cold presence, and you can feel that it's observing you. It's present, separate from yourself.
Yeah.
Sort of coldness in your rage. What would you like to do?
Move up to where the ogre's at and help
this
finish
ogre?
off. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So just somewhere near Salio.
So
probably
a single move action will get you anywhere you need to go.
Probably right next to Salio where you're at right there. Just
Even
that
if
way.
we go
That way
here.
he's blocked by
Okay.
maybe potential rocks coming from the giant.
So you want to go there?
Yeah, either there. That works.
That's
'Cause
fine.
the ogre would be blocking, I would think.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, Kalimat, you turn and you see a line being torn through the sand as Berg hurls towards you, hammer in hand, and then you transfer the kinetic energy of that run into a swing up against the ogre.
Mm-hmm.
So you have normally you have 2 attacks.
Fucking cover.
You get a third one from
Yep.
Haste.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We
you won't get your
don't- we don't
bonus.
get the
you don't
bonus
get your
rage
bonus
yet, so it
Berserker
wouldn't be
one
4 right now,
because normally be 4.
Okay. So what do I roll now for? Because I see on my sheet there's 2 tulpas. Kind of obviously. I'm not clicking
Yeah.
it,
So you don't have a shield right now, right?
but I do not.
So you have the tulpa in both hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using it two-handed. So that means
Oh,
you're
I
going to
see,
roll.
this
You're going to get a
one-handed.
+9, and it
Okay.
deals 1d10
Jesus.
plus 6.
Okay.
So
Yep,
go ahead
20
and
seconds.
make those attacks.
1d10 plus 6.
We
No,
need
no,
20
Buff
setters.
him
20.
nonstop.
Yeah.
He does
Oh,
like
dumb.
90% of our damage.
Yeah.
Ready?
Whatever it is, +9, right? 12.
It's a 3.
12. Okay.
And you have bless.
That's true. I do
You
have
roll
bless.
that d4.
What that D4?
Okay.
It might make a difference.
Where's the d4?
The little pointy guys.
Oh, I always
there you go.
Heh. 3 plus 3.
Okay, so 15 total.
Mhm.
Yes, that's a hit. No problem.
Nice.
Okay, roll
Wow.
that.
Best wins.
Mhm.
So d10 plus 6.
Which one's a d10? Always.
These guys.
There we go. And then plus 6.
11.
11.
And you're raging, so it's actually another 2. right?
Another 2. Always, yeah. Another 2.
13.
All right. Okay, so that's your first attack. So you come running up with this speed and strength, crash the conduit into the thing. There's a crunching of bone, a peeling of flesh as you tear into him with a hammer. He isn't dead, so you can take another shot at it.
Okay. That's a 20.
There's
a crit.
Man,
y'all are doing
See that
great.
shit? See
All right,
that? That's
you
a
got to
crit.
get on that side.
That's
of the,
that crit shit.
Yeah.
That's 2, baby.
All right.
That's that good crit shit.
Okay, so we're keeping track. This side of the table has 2 crits. So
Right side
far.
for life.
Let me just.
We've only rolled like once. It's-
Get in this.
All right. So side L and side R. Side R.
He's gonna
Oh,
keep
nice.
Side R leads. All right. Side R leads the crit game with 2. Okay, so you're gonna roll 2d10
God damn it.
Okay.
this time,
Yeah.
plus 6, plus your orc ability, right, of an extra die.
Yeah.
So 3d10 plus
3d10. Do we have
plus 6.
more
Here, I got
D10?
another one for you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
These count as well.
Yeah, they're just easier to read.
Yep.
3d10 plus 6, then plus the additional 2.
Yes, right. So 3d6 plus 8,
Or 3d10.
or 3d10 plus 8. Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Okay. We got 8, 9, and
20.
20. Right?
Yep. 17 plus 3
Yeah.
is 20. Plus.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I do.
Plus he
22.
deals 8 more damage, right? Because it's 6 plus your
6 plus
rage.
2.
Yeah, but plus 8. Yep.
28 total.
All right.
That's a
That-
big whack.
That is enough to kill him for sure. That's second
Nice.
blow. All right.
All right, we got 2 more.
So
you
what is-
also still have another action.
What is
From
the
Haste.
what does the knight see? This guy. What does he see when you run up and just like
I
kill
think
this
this.
guy in 2 hits?
I think it happens real fluidly. Like I see, like I do my little slice, get him like attention, and then Bird comes in, and I'm just like, fuck.
Like you-
And I
Like you
get
said,
down.
It's literally like a blur in the sand. You just see if you're, like out of
You
corner of your
Naruto
eye.
run towards him.
Huh?
You Naruto run towards
Yeah.
the ogre.
Well, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like I have a hard time imagining distance, but he just ran almost 100 feet from a standing start in like less than it would be like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Basically, just
So
like rips over
Like that.
and
Pretty
then
fast.
takes the 2
And
swings.
then just, with his momentum, go, and then
Yeah.
swings it back around for another one.
So Kalimat and the knight are both like showered in ogre blood.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, great. So that's
It's the juice of victory,
Yeah.
All right. So this ogre,
We need to try to blind that ogre.
this guy ogre here.
Ogre here.
I'd probably turn around and just turn to
The
you and say,
ogre
"We must
gets
blind
a
them."
single great club attack against the guard. That's
Already
fighting
concentrating
Come
on
on.
a spell.
Fail.
Him. No, he hits. The guard has 11 hit points, and he does 2d8 plus 4.
Roll bad.
He's dead. Yeah,
And
he's
he
a
rolled
7.
one off
So
max,
this guy here, this guard, I think he turns when Bird comes over. He's like, "What's happening?" Blam! And his head just gets knocked off. Like,
bloody
we're
stump.
safe.
Way to blame that on Berg.
Yeah.
Way to make him like.
I mean, this guy doesn't get heroic death, all right? He's
Right,
a guard. He's nobody. But yeah, he's just like, "What's happening?" Blap!
Yeah.
And just down.
He
And
could have
then-
had a family. That doesn't
No,
mean
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
nobody.
Since you see things faster, his head's flying through, and
Yeah.
you're like, save my family.
I command you, Berg, avenge me. All right, so this,
Go back to that shot, Scott.
This
The
ogre,
one, just the one on those guys. Because you see, there's like.
flying through the air. All right, so this ogre comes running over to replace his friend. He comes over to fight that knight.
Did I not do my third? Like I didn't.
No,
You have one more. No, you have one more attack, but there was no one to attack, and you'd already moved.
He has an action from haste. It's an action, not an attack, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's your spell.
Yeah, and it gains an additional action on each of its turn. That action could be used to only to take the attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. as an
Okay, so
action.
if you wanted to, you could have dashed, disengaged, or hidden. Did you want to do any of those things?
or hide, yeah. No.
It wouldn't have changed what he did, but you could be up on him instead of him coming to you.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'd rather be up on him, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So he still would have killed this guy. I think he was like here.
Just to kind of keep some distance from.
and then that gives you can go another 80 feet or whatever, so
Mm-hmm.
you're there. Okay, so he's still same thing. Like as you're running towards him, he kills this dude and then brings his club back around to get ready to fight you. Okay, cool. So the 2 scouts up top,
Fire off some arrows, damn it.
they're you can't see them right now, but they're these 2. They're up here.
Yeah, we've also got to worry about this.
Yeah, there's a
yeah,
troll there.
yeah. I was just trying to decide.
So
whether
they're
or not
gonna
to
they're
go
gonna
with
shoot
him.
at the stone giant. Each of them gets one shot at +4 against his armor class of
Like 30.
17.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 shots +4. I need a 13 or better to hit. 1 hit
Ooh.
for a D8, I think, for the scouts. Yeah, D8 +2. Okay, 2 + 2, got 4 damage on the giant. All right, so the scouts are good. And now the troll sees a worthy foe. And
Oh boy.
I think if he can make it, he's just going to run towards Berg. He sure can. So he just is like, out of the way, nerds, and shoves the 2 guards. You get to take attacks of opportunity on him,
You look interesting.
and they both miss. And he just, swats them aside and comes running towards you. And he gets to make 3 attacks. He doesn't have any weapons. He just goes claws. So he gets 2 claw attacks, and he gets to bite you. So 2 claw attacks, each with +7.
You might be a heal bunny.
Oh,
never mind.
What's your? I think 1 hit. I got an 11 and a 5, so the 11 hits. It's 2d6
So
plus
15, yeah.
2d6 plus 4.
Armor class.
Oh, your armor class is 15 now?
Okay, I rolled poorly. So 7 damage, and you're
And half.
raging,
Yeah.
so half damage. How much you
3, right?
Yeah, it's always running down.
Oh, never mind. You're fine.
So Berg takes
Yeah.
3 damage, and then he does
forgot
a
about
bite
I
attack.
gotta deal fire damage to him.
So same thing, +7.
Right.
Okay, +7, so 13. So he misses. Bites into your stone arm in his
Nice
mouth.
3 damage, nerd.
Yeah, all right.
Dude, I'm saying you do like Age of Ultron to that guy and just
Okay.
get that arm off.
Oh.
The guards. There's 2 of them left. I am going to make a morale check for them. So
Oh, come on. Their
plus
morale
1.
should be fine.
Plus
I'm doing
1,
stuff.
10 or better. Okay, they stay and fight.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
they're inspired by.
They're
the
inspired.
orc.
I just zipped through, destroyed somebody, and was like, all right, let's keep going.
mean, Berg is just another monster, though.
If anything, you don't have any. Do you have any symbology of the tower on you?
How could you say that?
I think that's their perspective.
Do you have any symbology of the tower on your person?
Probably not visible,
Okay.
I don't think.
Okay, and then each of them gets to make 1 attack on the troll with their spears.
Because that would be bad.
They are +3 against the troll's armor
That
class
would be bad, you said?
of 15.
Oh, yeah. No, nothing visible.
So 12 or better for these 2 to hit the troll. 1 of them hits
I actually don't know if he does have any.
for 6 damage.
Any of us have any markings of the tower?
No,
I don't think we do.
No bonus damage?
I have it on my shield.
it's 1. Yeah,
Okay.
so 7 total.
You might want to rub that off.
Okay.
Put a little schmutz on there. So that was
Yeah.
Spit on your shield and dump it in the sand.
Yeah.
Is that the tower? No, that's just
Just
something
draw a
different.
pretty smiley face on top. Yeah.
Hashtag blessed.
So the knights, they're gonna go.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And the knights each get 2 attacks with their swords. So this knight against that guy, they need a 12 or better to hit the giant. That's 1 hit. The giant is going to take 2d6 plus 3 damage. So 4, 5, 8 damage for the giant.
Hey, nice.
Okay, and then
Way to go, guard.
this knight runs away from the dead ogre, runs over to the troll. This guy from here.
Yep.
Over to the troll.
Guy we helped out.
Same thing, 2 attacks, but the troll's armor class is a 7, maybe also a 17? 15. Okay.
I love that you stopped, killed the guy, got over to another thing, attacked it,
Okay, 2 hits.
and before he could even do anything.
Yeah.
It's like the Flash.
Yep.
Okay, so 10, 13.
It's the Flash if he was an idiot.
Yeah.
He's doing 46 damage?
No, this is 2 hits.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm Berg and
13,
I'm
I move
6,
fast,
19,
but I
19
think
damage
slow.
to the troll.
Okay. Nice work.
Okay. All right, so the troll takes 19,
Nice.
and
You gotta kill
the
that troll.
giant.
I was going to say the troll's target number 1 now, right? imagine.
He's got to kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ramus. What
Oh.
are you gonna do?
Why?
Fire.
Oh.
I'm going to.
I guess I can just focus on the ogre then.
Yeah, because you're all.
But
over
what
there.
I mean, are trolls widely known enough that we know like fire is what kills them?
These guys have fought a
Yeah,
troll
we fought
before.
trolls.
I'm going
okay.
to move out to where I can see, and then I notice that I see a big nasty troll I saw in the sewer before,
Yeah, you've
and I
seen
know
it.
what he hates. So I get a scorching ray and start casting it at him.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Has range 120 feet
Okay.
with blast, so 18.
Yep, it's a hit.
Okay. Two. Gotta check what is
What's the damage? Is it
scorching
in a
ray. It's 2d6.
Oh.
Okay, have
Yeah.
1d6.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it should be in there.
Here, I'll give you a couple.
I feel like we have so many. We do have so many dice.
Hit him once for 8 fire damage.
Okay. All right.
It's just flat 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you get 3 of these rays.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Okay. So the second one
Second
misses.
one miss. Yeah, hardcore. And last one. Wow,
Gee.
really
Oh,
missed.
another
yeah.
okay.
Double ones.
All
At
right,
least
so
I hit him once.
The troll takes 8, and yeah, his flesh is seared by the scorching ray, and he shrieks in pain and anger, and he looks like right over at you, like if you weren't so far away, I would come over there and rip you in half.
He knows that fire is in play though on the field of battle.
Yes, he does.
so.
He's aware, and he's not happy about it. Cool. All right, Ramus. Kalimat, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to take my two crossbow out.
Okay, so do you just drop your swords in the sand, or
That's right.
Fuck these swords.
I forget after that.
Yeah. You're
So
like the
how-
skeleton king.
so you can
just
take
drop
an
them.
action and go,
Yep.
and then as you run, draw a weapon, and then you can attack. Well, you can't attack because unless can you use cunning action to use an object? Is that one of the options?
Cunning action. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat.
Mm-hmm.
This action can only be used to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Okay, so
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay. So you know what? Yeah, I'll drop my swords there for a second
Okay.
and pull up the crossbows.
Swords
And-
drop in. We're seeing it from Berg's Mo, so you're like,
Yeah.
Yep.
drop them in slow mo, pulling
Yep.
out your.
Just a hand crossbows and fire twice at the troll.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So first one is sneak attack
Okay.
with the bonus bless, right? Still blessed.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
for another 9 more rounds.
No, wait.
Bless.
You don't have bless. You're the only one that doesn't, right? Or was
No.
it?
No, I'm the only
Oh, it
one.
was you.
He's the
Okay.
one,
So
yeah.
you just
Okay.
we put the
Total
wrong thing.
didn't-
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So here comes the sneak attack.
Nice.
15, 16 plus
That should hit,
plus
I
7.
think.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a hit.
Sick.
So 23, and then so 3d6, 46 plus 4. 46 plus 4. 12, 13, 14,
Decent roll.
15.
Against
15,
the-
19.
Against the troll.
Yep, 19 damage against the troll.
Okay. All right.
And then my second one with no advantage or with
Yep.
no
And this is
bonuses.
your offhand.
Yep.
So you will not be able to take a bonus action. There's no cunning action this turn because it's the bonus action to fire your offhand weapon, which is fine.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I can just do the one fire
Yep.
and then take the action to hide.
Where?
Are you gonna Luke Skywalker your way into that ogre body, or
I guess yeah. You could try to hide behind the corpse. He's lying down.
Well, the corpse or the rubble.
This rebel's too low, but the corpse.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. The corpse is there,
Just
so you can just duck. You
cut
pop up
into
and
the stomach?
Can I do that?
Pull
yeah,
it up?
take the
I
hide
thought
action.
it's
Okay,
not
good.
bad.
Roll stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the
Taking the hide
outside.
action. Ooh, critical fail on the fucking stealth. I got 11.
An 11.
No,
okay,
11.
so they're
Maybe
they're
he just-
passive.
It's
they're
average for an average person's hiding.
He
skill.
recently ate a human, and he cut the stomach, and the human stabs you when you open it.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Acatado, motherfucker.
Finally, I'm free. Like,
So-
like a little brownie pops out.
So the dude's full of them. They just keep
Yeah, just
coming
boop,
out.
boop, boop, like a
Yeah.
goddamn clown
I was
car.
gonna say
Yeah.
it's a clown car.
Totally.
It's the
Make
D&D
note.
equivalent of a clown car.
Ogre full of gnomes.
Yeah. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. But you do have cover, right? You don't need stealth for that, but you'll have
Right.
You'll have cover. Let me find a good
Half cover?
Cover. Yeah, because he's a big. It's a big body. So,
All right.
I'll pick one of those. But that's
I'm just sitting there like wincing, like I forgot they lose their bowels when they die.
Okay, cool. So you duck down behind the body. It'll give you.
And since I didn't move or anything,
partial
my
cover.
short swords are on the ground.
They're
like,
just lying
next
on the
to
ground.
me.
Yeah, stuck
okay,
into
good.
the ground. Yep. Okay.
So I actually picture not dropping him, but like throwing him, so like.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm into
Are you
it.
doing the
Troll's turn? Whose turn?
It's the giant.
Giant, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so he's gonna take his
Yep.
great club and he's gonna try to kill off this knight that's standing next to him.
We got one more round till that giant decides to fuck with y'all.
Okay, so the knight's AC.
Unless he messes on this guy.
Can't hit what you
Yes.
can't see.
Nice.
That's my philosophy. Like I hope he doesn't even see me.
I mean, you rolled the worst stealth check possible, so he definitely does.
But he ain't gonna be looking for me. Like I'm the
he'll
least
just
of his
have to-
worries
Okay,
right now.
so
Hopefully he'll
two
just hit me
attacks
and
at
I'll
plus
take it.
9.
I hope
Let's see. His AC is 16, so
Oh, God.
one miss, one hit. The hit is for 3d8 plus 6.
And this is who attacking who?
the knight, the giant fighting the knight.
Oh, okay.
3d8 is so
3d8
scary.
plus 6.
Plus a 6.
6
Oh,
is 12. The knight's dead. He's toast. These guys have been fighting for a while. He's not at full strength.
Yeah, that was 19 damage.
Yeah. Okay. So
Plus 6. 25
he
damage.
Jesus.
smashes the one dude, swings at the knight. The knight rolls out of the way on the first swing and hits the sand. And then on the backswing, he just bashes him. The knight's not fast enough. He gets thrown, 10 feet and lies dead in the sand. So the giant, I think, with his move action, will crouch down, pick up a big-ass rock, and get ready to huck it at somebody. Sully Huffa, it is your turn.
How much damage did you do? Like 27, you said?
To the knight?
Yeah. Or no, how much
He
was it?
did 25
just
total
now,
damage.
25?
So you could take like 4 or 5 hits.
I could take some good whacks.
He takes half damage. So.
Yeah.
And it's half damage too, yes.
Yeah.
That half damage is huge.
It's enormous. It's the only
very
reason he
great.
can tank.
Did you say anything when the troll
That's the only
stepped
reason
out?
I stay alive
And when
ever.
he shot it with fire?
That combined with the racial too is really, really good.
Probably mention how much they hate fire to you as I walk past.
Okay.
By the way, they hit fire.
I mean, yeah. You can make it clear why you're attacking him with fire.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, then I stand side by side with Ramus as he's doing his fire things, and I'll put my staff in the ground and shoot firebolt out of my eyes.
Nice. Wonder Twin powers activate.
Yeah, cast firebolt. It's a
Oh, so you both have the same spell?
No, this is
No.
a different one.
No,
But
it's
Oh,
they-
you have
but it's
Scorching
still- but
Ray
it's
and
still
you have Fire
he has
Ball.
the good one, and I have the shitty one.
yes,
Okay.
this is just a
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, but
He
it
has
looks cool.
unnatural fire, and I have one.
Does it automatically hit, though, at least?
Say, his fire
No,
zero
it's
fire.
it's an attack roll.
It comes out of his eyes, so that's something.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Comes
10.
out of his eyes and hits nothing.
It goes
10.
Good job, Cyclops.
I realized when I slammed the staff down, I didn't really align it, so I just shoot the staff and I pick it up and put it back
Yeah,
down.
hold on. Adjust by 26 degrees.
Yeah.
Next time.
Readjust,
You
readjust.
got
wanna-
caught
do
up
you
in
wanna-
the moment.
You want to move at all, or are you okay where you are?
I'm okay where I'm at.
All right, cool. Berg.
Berg,
It's
Berg,
your
Berg.
turn. So this time,
Yeah, actually-
you have
oh, okay, good.
your attack, your regular attack. You have the bonus attack that comes with just berserking.
Yeah.
Then you have the action, the haste action as well. So you can take 4 attacks this turn if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm between an ogre and a troll,
Hard
so
place.
let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
going
actually
on
the
the
troll's name.
probably going on the ogre
Hard
though.
place?
Since
Hard
the-
place is the troll's name.
Okay, so first attack I'll go against the ogre.
Like I said, like it was
Is that, is that like Austin Powers?
An
I'll go
ogre?
against the
Is that
ogre.
Shrek?
It's an O with the
That was me
umlaut.
just saying a word weird.
Oh,
I know.
is that like Shrek?
All right,
The ogre.
get the ogre and make your roll.
Big summer blowout.
All right, go
All
ahead and
right.
attack the ogre. Do the thing.
All right. That is a 6.
Plus 9, 15.
Plus 9, yeah.
15. That's a hit. Yeah.
That's good. Nice.
Okay.
Plus
Roll
blast
Um,
if you need it, but you don't.
No, I don't.
No.
What was I rolling before for the... I got to
D10s?
remember what I'm
D10
It's
rolling.
just a
plus
D10
6?
plus 6, yeah, for your
Okay.
damage.
Mm-hmm. This is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoop. Nice.
14.
14.
Don't forget the plus 2
Plus 2.
from rage.
Yeah.
That's 6, right?
The last one we had a critical.
Because
too,
it's
which
8
was
plus
throwing me
4
off.
plus 2.
Yeah, 8 on
14,
the thing.
14 base and then plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did his psychic
Don't
damage-
smile at me like that.
No, what
Well,
is
yeah,
his full damage bonus while raging?
It's
2.
It's on the
It's
character
just a
sheet.
plus
Plus
2.
4 for strength, plus 2 for
Yes, it's plus
thing.
6 if he's raging.
So it's 14 total.
Yes,
Okay.
and as
So it's
Dan,
always
point,
plus
as Dan
6.
pointed
Oh, it's always
out,
plus 6.
as Dan pointed out, D6 for psychic damage because you're.
And I also want to point out it's been a while since we've actually had combat like this
Yes.
in a while.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's been a couple.
combat, math.
I got to
doing the math
remember.
with other characters.
Oh right,
Yeah.
this is my
so
bonus.
when you roll damage, you're gonna roll. You roll the D8. You also grab a D6 and roll that because that's additional psychic damage.
He does so much damage.
He does a lot of damage. So roll that.
Plus a D6 for psychic.
Okay.
2.
So
Okay.
10
And if he dies, the
plus
world ends.
the
4 for
6,
strength.
10 plus the 6 you normally deal. It's a +2 weapon.
Oh, it's a
So-
+2 weapon. Okay.
Yeah. So 16 total, right? 8,
It's 10 plus 6 plus 2 more for raging.
Yes. So 18.
It's a lot of pluses, guys.
That's 18 damage. So just whenever you're raging, just add with that weapon, just add 8 to whatever your damage is.
Okay.
8
Okay.
and then roll the d6. Okay,
It
that
has
was
to
your
be raging.
That was your first attack.
Yeah.
Do that 3 more times.
Yep. Do that again.
Okay.
All right. And this is the ogre you're killing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How much damage did I just do?
18.
Nice.
18.
7, which should be another hit.
Yep.
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 Okay.
So d10
So
and a
D10.
d6 and a d6.
Oh, I just had these.
No, you haven't. Nice.
And then whatever you roll plus 8.
Plus 8. Yep. 9 plus 8.
9 plus 8. Yeah.
17.
17. Okay.
Big bird. We'll be right back. I can't stop saying it. I'm so sorry.
Okay. All right. That's 25. He's still going.
All right.
Hit him again.
Now I just want to
Hit him again, champ.
Or,
That'll do.
35. He's still going though.
Now I just want to enlarge Berg so we can just make big Berg jokes all day.
All right.
Hit him again, champ. Big money.
So 17, right?
9 plus 8. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 7.
I'm glad they're here to do all this and just add it up.
Yeah, no, you've got to.
Okay. He's still
over
alive.
I'm pretending like I'm
You're-
like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're
Totally.
crushing bones, breaking limbs. He's still alive.
All right.
This is your last attack on him, right? This is attack number 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Get
There
some.
you go. That's a hit.
13's
All right.
good.
Nice.
10, 18.
All right. So
He's got it. I'm here like,
Yeah, no, I could see. I see like the meme start to happen. You see all these numbers,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "Oh, that's 13."
it's a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
it stops.
the final, the fourth blow is when he finally drops. So it takes all 4 hits, and this last one, you hit him in the face. His neck snaps sideways, and his bulk tumbles onto the ground.
yeah.
He is very dead.
Jeez.
So that was your attack action. You can move like 80 feet.
I don't think I'm gonna move just because the troll's still there.
Okay. All right. So you want to stay the troll's problem. All right.
Watch the troll die now before.
There are no more ogres.
It might not. I don't.
The scouts are going to shoot at the giant.
Ramus will have to make the killing blow, or I will with fire. I think on the troll.
Mhm.
I think that's how it works.
Okay.
Oh, right,
So,
yeah, 'cause they just
each
come
scout
back,
gets an
right?
attack
Yeah.
of +4. And 13 or better to hit. Crit. Okay.
Nice.
So one of the scouts crits for 2d8 plus.
Maybe it
2.
would have been wise
Hits
to
him
go to
right
the
in the
giant. I don't
eyeball.
know.
All right, 9, 10, so 11 damage to the giant.
Nice.
Okay. Now the troll gets to go.
Oh boy.
The troll would normally, at this point, begin regenerating, but the searing attack of Ramus Krill prevents him from doing so. So he doesn't heal back any of his hit points.
Well, that's good. So I could just be dumping damage in him. You can just
Yeah.
prevent him from healing.
Fire-
and then
yeah.
eventually
Last time
take
worked
him
like
out.
it fell down and we had to finish him with fire.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
combo attack should be
'Kay,
good.
so he's got
it's good that I stayed, I guess.
He's got 3 attacks. And I think he's just going to use them all on Berg.
Really?
Can I have another?
Really? Are
Wait,
you
another
sure?
D20.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Thank you. All right, so the two black ones are going to be his claws, and the red one is his bite. They
Right.
all get +7.
Okay.
No, Jesus.
2s and 3s. 2s and 3s.
Okay, so 19,
12.
or
They're all
sorry,
hitting,
18.
Right. They all hit.
No,
12
12
except for
doesn't.
that one.
This one doesn't. Yeah.
Two
Yep. So
hits.
1 claw, 1 bite.
Okay, so 1 claw, 1 bite. So the claw is 2d6 +4, and the bite is 1d6. So I'll do all of this +8. Actually, we gotta do them separately because you have each of them individually. So this is +4. So 12. So you take 6 damage.
damage.
His needle-like teeth sink into you. And then his claw, while he's got you bit, he just like rends at your stomach. And he deals another 10.
So 5.
Okay. So 5 and 6.
11.
11 total. Okay.
So what's your HP now?
That puts me at 49.
Yeah, 49.
So You've killed the ogre and you're turning around to grab him, and he gets his hand on your shoulder, bites his teeth into your other shoulder, and then basically just puts his hand on your chest and then like rakes down, and you can feel his claws like ticking across your ribs as he rips through the skin.
Man, that's dirty. He
And
literally just put his hand on your chest and went like that.
And he like pulls back and blood spills from his teeth, and he looks at you with your blood all over his face, and he says, "I don't care how fast you are. Got my hands on you now." And gets ready to keep tearing you to pieces. So that's the troll. The guards, they have run up, and they're going to need to make another morale check. They're just in a constant state of terror.
But they saw that ogre go down, man.
Okay, this time they fail.
Uh-oh.
So the knight is shouting at them like, hold, men. And they're like, no, fuck this. And they run off. I put these guys in before he uses the touchscreen. So
I hope the giant just throws a rock at him.
Oh yeah, it just catches him out.
Nope.
Yep.
The troll, while he's slashed at you, he sees these cowards start to run, and he turns and just like backhand swings at one of them. He hits for claw damage is 1d6 plus 4. This may not kill him.
This is an attack of opportunity for the troll.
Yeah, the troll's attacking one of those guys. So 8. Yeah, he kills one of the running away guys because he
That's
wasn't.
why you don't
full.
run,
what
you
you deserve.
idiots.
Yeah.
So his friend, the surviving guard, sees his friend like go down. And he's just like, nope, and like he runs harder. And this guy ends up. He actually died like somewhere back there. He just falls down in the.
You know what's
sand.
funny is he's gonna get away while we're fighting, and he's gonna live on.
Okay.
Little shitty guard.
I like the idea of him getting cut. Like I like the idea of him dying right there, though. Like he gets like slashed his tummy.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
Good. And down he goes. Yeah, holding his own guts
Yep.
in from troll slash.
Yep.
All right. The knight here, the living knight, is gonna try to attack that troll. He's got a plus 5 to hit.
D&D's brutal.
He
17?
17. He hits.
Fuck yeah.
Great sword 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah, great sword.
So 12 damage to the troll.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Okay.
That's why you stay.
Okay. All right. So he swings the sword, and I think he shouts. Oh shit! He did. How much damage did he deal? 12.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost. Okay. So he shouts to you. He's like, "Keep fighting! I'm with you!" And he swings his sword down, and the troll's got his hand like clawed into you, and he hacks into his elbow, and there's like a spray of green blood, and he pulls the sword away, but the arm is still like attached. He didn't quite cut through it.
Ew.
Right
Yeah.
on.
And you can see the flesh trying to like knit
Ew.
back together. Ramus, it's your turn.
All right.
You see the troll. He's trying to heal.
Burn a Nate.
Okay, I'm going to.
Here, hold on. I was touching at the same time. We
Okay.
gotta click off here. Okay, there you
Okay. I'll move a little closer over here. I'm like,
'Kay.
Take this, you ugly bastard, and throw more scorching bolts at him.
You know,
Nice.
sometimes I think it's just got to be really nice to be the spellcasters and stuff like this.
Yeah, but you
They're
never
just
get.
back there like,
But you never
Good job,
get,
guys.
You never get blood on you. The blood is.
yeah,
know.
that's true.
go. Ooh.
9, 12.
Well,
Against the troll?
Yep.
I mean,
no, insufficient. I'm afraid.
he's got an excuse because he's died already.
and this is
then
this
come
is a
back.
second scorching ray.
Yep.
Okay, that one hits.
that one hits.
There you
Okay.
go. So you've prevented his regeneration again for a turn at least.
Okay, 2d6. He's
This
going
might
to
be
take
it.
10 fire damage.
Okay.
That's pretty good damage.
And then one more blast. That hits.
Perfect.
Yep.
For
Kill him. Kill him.
Ooh.
9 more fire damage.
Okay. And it does not kill him.
Okay.
I'll take him out.
He.
Will you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'll do
I can't miss.
Okay.
got
So the
magic
troll,
missile.
the troll gets hacked into by the knight, and he turns and looks at him, and then he gets like lasered in the face. And while he has his there's steam coming off of him, there's blood dripping. He looks at the knight, and he just says, "Good, more of you, more. I'll kill and eat you all." And you can see him; his eyes are all frenzied. And it hurts him, but he doesn't seem to take it too badly. Anything else, Ramus?
That's it.
All right, Kalimat, you are not hidden, but you currently have cover behind the ogre body. What do you want to do?
I'm taking my. Reloading one bolt and taking a really careful shot at the troll.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Big
just-
smelly ogre corpse.
Yep.
You're perched up on his
balancing it on there,
face.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
yep. Steadied, readied.
Yeah.
Crossbow bolt shot.
here we
Let's go. 8 plus 8 plus 7 is 14.
14 is insufficient.
God!
to
I think
strike
it's
the
15,
troll.
yeah.
Damn
So you fire, and there's a ticking sound as the coral bounces off these rocks. back
Okay,
there.
so hold on a second. That means I can, whoops.
You can hide. You can move. You can dash. You can do both, move and dash.
What
You
is
move and
the...
hide.
Duck,
hold on a second.
dive, dodge.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Dip, roll.
Dive,
Yep.
dodge, and
That's my favorite Guy Fieri show. Ducks, dives, and dodges.
Yeah.
yeah.
Great show. Who knew Guy Fieri was going to go into D&D? Yeah. It's a
Oh
weird
my
move.
God, Guy Fieri! If you're watching, I want to play Dungeons and Dragons with you.
There.
Come on, DM me, buddy. That would be amazing.
And they're within
Horrible.
30 feet, right?
of
Of me. The
Yeah,
troll is.
yeah.
Or actually, it's not the troll. It's who's within 30 feet of...
No, 35 feet to this guy. That's the closest ally.
Wow, son of a bitch. All
You
right.
can still move.
Fuck that, dude. I'm hiding.
All right. Yeah.
I like that the in character is like Sully being like move, and you're like, no, I'm hiding.
No, I'm
Look at him.
Sully, shut the
So,
know where I am.
so since I didn't move, can I take another attack?
No,
I cannot. Okay.
No, you could use your bonus action if you have your crossbow in your other hand to take another shot, but that's going to be even less likely to like damage the guy.
Right.
And you already use your sneak attack shot. You can use. You have a move action, and then you have your cunning action. The cunning action can be used to hide.
Right.
Or dodge or not dodge, but the other shit. That's
So the move action cannot be used to do anything but move.
correct.
Okay. So I'll just stay where I am,
Do you want to hide?
and then I'll hide back behind.
Make
it.
a stealth roll.
Okay. Stealth it up. Fucking hell, man.
What'd you get this
a
time?
two, so 12
Big
total.
old two.
Okay, so it doesn't even
12.
count. Yeah.
12.
So I
Yeah.
think that the ogre
We
just,
can see you.
the ogre just like lets out like a horrific death belch.
Yeah.
And like the sound of you gagging is so loud that these guys are like, "What's going on back there?" Yeah. Like just and the ogre's just like farting and belching and is just dead. It's just awful. Totally awful. All right. So, the giant
Here's where it starts to hurt.
The giant looks in your direction, sees the troll's got this stuff going on. Doesn't really, like, you're behind the ogre, but he sees
God.
old Ramus is standing out in the open, glowing, ready to, and so he takes the rock and he just hurls it at you sidelong. So
He might
what's-
miss.
reaction.
He might miss.
It's too far for me to do it.
What is your armor class?
18.
Okay.
You have the
pretty
highest
solid.
AC of the group, right?
Yeah, how the
18.
fuck?
All right, so
Jesus.
he's got a +9 to hit with a rock. Let me check the range. He might move up first.
+9.
Yeah, he's going to need to move first. Let me do that. I'll just do him over here.
So he needs to roll a 9 or better to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's about a 45% chance.
we're rooting. We're rooting for low numbers, single digits.
Yeah.
Okay. So Berg, he moves right up into your range.
What up, dude?
You're just, hey.
That's who I'm attacking now.
Okay.
You guys got the troll, right?
You got this right.
Yeah, no, I got
you
it.
should. Yeah, no, I should. If I'm,
Okay.
while I'm up and healthy, I
Plus,
should be dumping
what
damage
did we
into
say?
the,
Plus,
the giant.
Yeah.
+9, you said.
+9. That's right. Okay.
Damn it.
Hits you. The stone deals 4d10 plus 6.
Oh
Can
my
I
god.
have some? I need 3 more.
4d10 plus 6.
How much HP
And you need
do
to make
have?
a strength save, but we'll talk about that.
You
in a
said
second.
D10?
Yeah, D10s. 4d10s plus
Jesus
6.
Christ.
What's your HP?
That's all. I got plenty. I can survive it.
Okay, so 16, 20, 23, 29 damage.
Okay. That's fine.
And make a DC
It's like
17.
Kate, it's
Make a
fine.
DC 17
That's
strength
fine.
save.
20 what damage?
29.
Yeah.
29
29.
damage.
See, for me, it's whenever there's
20.
like beefy damage like that.
20,
Usually
yeah,
it's
29.
halved, so I'm like, it's not that bad.
So yeah, he's got this chunk of rubble in his hand. I guess his left hand, and he's got his great club,
What an arm.
and he just throws it like sideways. It's not even like overhand, just and it spins and then crashes into Ramus.
Jesus.
Ramus, make that death save, or not death save. That'd be funny. You just die.
Yeah, what the death save?
DC 17.
9.
Okay, so you're knocked prone.
We just know it's in
Okay.
his head, though, when he said that. It's a
Yeah.
Freudian slip.
It
That's
is,
what it is.
yeah. Okay,
What's
so
the, what was the save he was making?
strength.
It was a DC 17 strength check.
Oh, geez.
So
Be- not
Ramus,
be knocked
yeah,
prone.
Ramus, you get knocked on your ass. So it throws you off your feet. The rubble. I think you have a shield, right?
Yep.
You block some of it. Your shield kind of like gets bashed against you, and then you get knocked on your back in the sand. Which isn't such a big deal. You can get up.
For all of us, though, we just see this giant rock come over and like sand explosion.
Yeah, because it flows right
Yeah.
past him. It's like,
Yeah. Over on the rock.
And he throws it at the end of a little jog towards you, so he kind of throws it like down over these two, and it crashes into you. But now he's like, you're right up.
You were
against
hasted
him.
as well, right?
No,
You can only do one at a time.
only one at a time.
Oh.
Can you make a concentration check for Bless, please?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The DC is 29.
And I
You have advantage,
I
right?
have advantage. Yeah.
it's
Okay.
29.
Because it's or is it half the damage for concentration?
It's not. It takes a huge blow to be higher than.
Than 10. But that was 29. Here it is. Half the damage or DC 10. So 29.
So
kinda
14?
half. Okay, so DC 14. Yeah, so that's not so bad.
All
Okay,
right.
you're
Nailed
fine.
it. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So you got you bastard.
Yeah, so you still got the spell.
Pretty-
You're
pretty
maintaining
impressive.
Bless. You're knocked in your ass. Sally Hoffa, it is your turn.
All right, I'm just gonna kill the troll. I want to do. If I look at the troll, he's kind of far from me. Does he look pretty beat up? Can't really tell too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really tell from this distance.
I'll
Plus
cast
he's a
magic missile at 3rd level then.
troll. Okay.
So it's 5d4 that just hits.
Okay. And it's 5d4 plus. Like each missile does something, right? Plus 1.
5d4. Oh yeah, 5d4 plus 15.
Nice. Okay.
So I need a bunch of d4s.
Yes, we have a few over here. How many do you need?
Right there.
2 more.
yeah, you can keep those over there. I don't think we need D4s over here.
All right. 2, 6, 9, 10, 11, plus 26.
26 damage. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's still standing.
Son of a bitch.
You did 26?
Yeah.
So yeah, missiles
He's
of
beefy.
missiles of pure force hurl towards the troll, pummeling him, burning his flesh, burning the very magical material of his existence. But yeah, he remains standing. The troll yet fights on.
Fuck, man. We've done like 100 damage.
Yeah,
to him.
he's
So
pretty
now,
tough. Berg.
still focus on
Looks
giant
pretty
or
tough.
troll?
Kill the troll. He's still on fire. He can't
Troll?
regen.
Okay.
Yeah, the troll will not be able to regenerate.
Well,
this
I can
turn
at least
because
try
he
to.
did-
You know,
he did get
they're
hit.
standing right next to me, so I can always switch my attacks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. First one.
Big bird.
That's a
Nope.
4.
Okay.
You get a +9 to all your attack rolls. Oh, +4 though. Oh, why am I rolling your dice? Sorry. You get +4.
You
for
can do my
Bless.
math. Don't roll my dice.
I'm so sorry.
Today on Court of Swords, everybody goes home,
Whoa.
but Zeke and I play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm so
For
sorry. I
reroll.
don't-
It's okay.
I just get
I know you
overexcited.
get excited.
It's another 2.
Okay, so what's the total to hit on that?
6 + 9, 15.
Okay,
That's
that is
your-
a hit.
Oh, cool. Nice.
You get +9 to hit while raging. Yes.
No, just
No.
damage.
Mm-mm.
What is your +2 hit?
6, I think.
Let me look.
Okay.
For the yeah, it's +6,
Yes.
right?
No.
No,
it's-
what am I
check it
doing
out.
here?
So you're looking at Tulpa's Conduit.
Yes.
It is a +9 to hit.
Okay.
Roll
Good.
crit,
Okay.
crits. They don't even know.
So you do get a
I do.
+9.
So I do.
I know.
hit.
So that's
Yes,
15.
that is
We
it.
know the
15
rules
is
for
a hit.
stuff.
We know,
That-
yeah.
Basically,
What?
that's what you need.
Nothing.
Was that over there?
Nothing.
We'll just keep rolling crits on you. It's fine.
That's what we were saying. We're like, they roll
They
crits,
roll
but they
crits,
don't know
but
how to
they
use them.
Listen, it's a new weapon. It changed. All right, things are
I
all
got you.
crazy.
I
All
got
right.
you.
Okay. So you hit him. So roll damage.
All right.
D6, D10. That's an 8.
I'm just
I think I
grabbing
took
dice.
I took your
D6 and
tens.
D10. Yeah.
That's for you.
Heh.
Okay. So
6.
Is that the noise Burst makes?
it's a little honk. All right. So 6 damage
6.
plus 12, right? Because you have a +6 to damage,
Yes.
and then another 2 for rage.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Always +8
All right.
to damage while
Second
raging
attack.
with that weapon.
Grab that D4 as well.
Hey.
Okay. It's another hit. So the 10 and the 6 again.
Why did I roll this?
Because that's but bless.
Oh, the bless. I
Yep.
gotcha. Okay.
You're correct in rolling
Yeah,
that.
you got it.
So now roll your damage dice.
I mean, I knew that.
I knew that.
Damn.
15
Okay.
plus 8,
Yes.
23 damage. And that's
Okay.
only one swing.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
second swing.
This is a 10?
What?
That's
What
a
is
10.
this?
Yeah. If it says
Oh,
0,
okay.
it's a 10. 'cause
Okay, I just saw 0 and
I know.
instinctively I'm like, why is that
No.
even there?
Okay. So Berg, you kill the troll.
Nice.
You smite him with your hammer. Psychic waves of force rippling out as you murder the thing. You hear a voice in your head as everything is all slow because you're killing him, and you hear a voice that whispers, "See the weakness of the flesh, Berg? How much stronger the weapons of the mind." And then it like fades as you're in the middle of this fight, and you just hear it whisper through your
I've got
thoughts.
a fucking kill a brimbor in my head.
An elf would have killed him in one blow. So you can attack the giant now if you want.
Okay, yeah.
You
I have
got
two
what,
more attacks,
two
right?
attacks?
Two
more
attacks.
attacks, yep.
Jesus.
Now this guy's got a higher armor
Plus
class.
still active.
But that hits.
Yeah.
16 plus 9.
This guy's gonna have like 300 HP or some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
How much damage?
13 plus 8, 21.
Okay.
He's just... This is my guy.
Yeah, he was the guy in math class. It's me, teacher.
That was not
I
me.
was, though. I was.
You were?
Okay, one more.
They did like the math thing
That
where
was
they
your third
hold up
attack.
the
You've got one more. If you want to use your haste
the
action
flashcards?
to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Saves my ass. I suck at mental math.
Boom.
That
Okay.
hits, right?
Yeah.
No?
So,
yeah.
14 plus 9, 23.
Nice.
And then, oh, God, 15 plus 8 again, 23 again. 23 damage this time.
Okay.
Jesus.
What's up, giant?
All right.
I'm going to find out what's up pretty
So
soon.
you
but-
hit him, like you're fighting him like mostly from the waist down, so you like hit him in the thigh and he like stumbles down a little and you bash him in the side and the ribs. And he looks at you like, like interesting, like a combatant worth fighting.
That was only 2 attacks.
All right. So the scouts, they saw the other guys run. They're gonna make a morale check. They're a little better at this. They got a +3. Oh, they fail. They
Jesus
run.
Christ.
They disappear. They fall back. They're scouts. They beat a tactical retreat. So the scouts, no one sees them go. They just aren't there anymore.
Yep. They're just
Okay, the troll is dead. The
They're far
guards-
away. What do they care?
The guards
Like,
have fled. Okay,
They're
so
going to
the
flee
knight-
already?
It's like the knight alone. All his men are dead. He has a new
don't know.
unit. You nerds.
God, I hope he lives. He's not going
Okay,
to. but I hope he lives.
Berg. He's going to use his action for leadership, and so he like bangs on his shield and he looks at you, and he's like, "Together now, stranger!" And he like leaps over the troll's body and he's going to run over to this side and he's like harassing the giant, but instead of fighting him, he uses his leadership ability, which means that you can add a D4 to your attack roll, provided you can hear and understand him. So now for
Good lord.
Another
you get a
D-
leadership die, yeah. And it ends if he's incapacitated. So as long as he's around, like shouting orders to you, you get an extra D4 to
Did you
hit.
hear that? Did you hear that? Another D4. Just put that into the calculation every time.
So now when you attack, you're going to roll a D20 and 2 D4, one from Bless and one from Leadership.
Okay.
I'm sorry to make it more complicated, but that's what he does.
It's okay. It means more damage.
But can
Okay.
I hear him?
It's within 30 feet of the dude, so no.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Ramus.
He doesn't even know you exist.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I can hear him.
You're like the,
Does he have to know?
You're the blue
Do I have
shadow.
to know?
you're
Yeah.
the blue shadow, so he doesn't even know you're there.
Yeah.
All right, Ramus, what you can do?
All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at him.
Ooh.
Okay, which will give the next attack advantage.
Ooh, a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love
Pretty.
those.
So pretty.
All right.
All right.
gonna be
6
close.
plus 4, 10.
No.
Nope.
No. The tower's like.
Just-
I think, yeah, you try to like guiding bolt this
Oh wait, I
dude.
forgot I bless.
Yeah, you can roll. Oh,
Plus
four.
4.
So what's
14?
14? No,
Nope.
still not enough. Yeah, you hurl the tower's light in his direction, and it sears a path of sand, but you don't hit him.
You were
Are
going for the giant? We killed the troll. Like
The
he
big
was
giant.
top of
Yeah, the giant, the
big
only
guy
guy left.
I was just trying to make sure that.
Are you
the-
going to stand, or are you going to stay on
I
your
stood
ass?
and then went
Yeah,
back
right,
down.
okay.
So I'm prone again.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly an option, to just like be laying on the ground like, please don't hit me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to stay prone?
Yep.
Awesome. Just jungle crawling. through
smaller
sand,
target.
Like,
I mean,
give me hiding behind a dune.
It'll give the stone disadvantage.
It's
if he throws it at me.
fundamental
it's,
tactics.
It's totally true. Like
But
tactically, it's a
yeah.
great move and very Ramus. Okay, Kalimat, you see this wounded Aharisa warrior, this elite guard, fighting alongside Berg against the enormous giant. The ogre has finished his fart storm and dies finally. What would you like to do?
Okay, so let me see the distance on this real quick.
Yeah, sure.
There we go. So this is.
Remember, your swords aren't with you.
They're on the
Right
ground.
now. They're on the
Actually,
ground. You have to pick
I'd have to
yeah.
pick them up.
I forgot proficiency bonus. That
Oh.
would make it +7, so that'd be 2 more, be 16.
Still miss.
Still miss?
Yeah.
Wow.
Close.
Jeez.
Close.
That was
still
a fine
Got high
lowering
armor.
attempt, though.
No, it was
Okay.
good. That's we've got to be
Yeah.
accurate. No one's rolled yet, so that's fine.
So 50 feet away. That means it would be a long shot for the crossbow.
Yes, you'd be at disadvantage. To hit.
Okay. So hold on.
Dan, what do you think about a minor illusion to see if we can
50
distract him?
feet.
Yes, make an int check to see if he believes it or not.
He's probably so hell-bent on killing Berg right now. I don't know if it would help.
What if I made a second Berg?
Doesn't really. I mean, there's a spell specifically for that,
For
like
mirror image?
yeah, for that kind of thing. So
All right. I'll still damage them probably. We'll see. Measuring it out, Zeke?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking to where because it's seriously just like out of my like 30 feet range.
Flaming Spear's pretty good.
I drop haste.
Let's see here.
Oh, no, never mind.
I always wonder when I burp with these mics on, how much of it, because I just kind of like burp, not like a bleh, but it was like a in the throat kind of thing. Did you hear that or no?
Oh,
All right.
so
Yeah.
I can move 60 and attack if I use my cunning action as a dash.
Correct.
Okay, so that's what I will do. I will move the 60 feet.
Okay. Now remember, if you move across that debris, it's difficult terrain, so it all costs double. You can vault the corpse as part of your action if you want. He's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I want to kind of like move here behind this corpse.
Okay. So that's 45 feet to there.
Yep.
Okay. And then what?
And then pop a shot with the crossbow.
Okay.
Pop a
so that's
shot.
move and then move because that was 45 feet.
Yep.
You don't have cover. Actually, you do. You have cover. A little bit of cover behind this guy.
Yep.
Now,
Now, does that count as my? Because you get a double move, or if you do a double move, it takes a place of your action.
yeah. Normally, like if anybody else wanted to move twice, they'd have to not act.
Right. Okay.
So for you, it's you take your move action, then
Yep.
you use your cunning action to dash, then you get an attack roll.
okay, that's what I'll do.
Okay. All right.
So attack roll coming.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and pop one right through his fucking eye.
All right.
All right, here we go.
And you have bless.
Got that bless. Get that bless.
Well, there you go. That's a hit.
Yep. 17 plus 7.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, and you get your sneak attack damage.
Boom. 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 46 plus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 18.
Okay. All right. So.
That could have been better.
All right.
That damage wasn't
Still.
as high as I wanted.
So you fire up at him, and he rumbles something angry and giant. We get the subtitles, none of you understand, but he
Yep.
rumbles something, and he's like, "Irksome gnats, destruction is coming," and I think he is going to. Berg hasn't attacked him yet.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. You hit him a couple of times. That's right. I forgot.
It wasn't my full attack, but
So I
yeah,
think
hit him
I think he
twice.
will just.
Yeah, he shrugged it off.
He
and
did
he's
the
like,
he did the whole like
Yeah, so he'll attack you.
someone
like a
I can
little
hit?
brother, like.
So two attacks, and he deals. He gets a +9 to hit.
He does a lot of damage.
Ones. All ones.
He's gonna hit.
You got a 1 and a 4. He cursed me. So a 15 or a 13. So he doesn't. Neither of them hit you.
Nice.
Yeah, you're really lucky.
Berg's just
You're also getting. Are you factoring in your +2 to AC from haste? 'Cause
Probably
you should
not.
be.
oh, I haven't been. No.
All
You
right.
should be.
Oh, you get
Sully?
+2 to AC from haste.
Haste.
Yeah.
So like
I didn't remember that. Yeah.
So
We're at 17 AC right now.
is it going to cost me an action to look at the golden beetle if I pull it out of my pouch and just look at it?
Yes. Yeah, because it's using an action. You take it out of your inventory.
Second question: do I know that stone? Do I know what that is?
What is?
That is.
So he's a stone giant.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if you've ever seen one before.
Take an
You're
action to
pretty
pull
smart.
out a book.
Let's make an intelligence saving throw. Just see if you recognize what type of monster he is.
Ooh.
A 9.
No, he's some kind of giant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just. I still might do it. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, conjure an illusion of a sexy lady stone giant.
I see Ramus on the ground and I think, that's smart. And I get on the ground and I'll start prone towards the sand
Gonna be
How I
crawling.
can move what half?
You might want to move first and then
Oh, yeah,
throw yourself
move-
prone.
yeah,
Run and then
yeah.
throw yourself into the ground.
So I'll move 30 that way.
Okay.
It's a funny sight.
It is a really fun sight.
Yeah.
Well, and
Solly
you,
just
okay, so 30 would put you prone like there.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
prone. Or before I go prone, I'll cast Firebolt.
Okay.
So
Fire support just crawling up through
I
the sand
love it.
towards you.
yeah.
I love the idea too that you're like kind of like below the sand, so we just see the shell,
The
like
shell,
exactly
yeah,
with the
yeah,
sand
yeah.
around it.
So it's a D20 plus 7.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Okay, yeah, and roll
So
damage
it's
for
2d10. Where's the D10? Those are D10s? Yeah.
Oh, this fireball?
Whoops.
Firebolt.
Oh, fireball.
yeah, fireball would.
Oh, these are D10s.
I was gonna say.
Whatever.
Maybe rethink that.
Yeah, that'd be a bad scene. You could do it high enough to just get his head.
17.
That counts, right?
That's a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, so 17.
Okay.
Not bad.
it's not bad. Yeah.
Oh, no bonuses?
No, not with a cantrip. Okay,
Yeah.
so you run over,
it's a cantrip.
hurl the firebolt at him, and then when he looks, just drop down into the
Yeah,
sand.
yeah.
Okay.
I just
cool.
picture like, funk,
Yeah.
turtle head
Yeah.
All right, Berg.
into the shell.
You got 4 attacks on this guy. Make
Coming
him,
out of their
make him
shells.
count.
I hope we're not too close for one.
Probably fine.
All right.
Give it to him, Berg.
I'm
Or
rolling
he's
the correct
fucking him
dice,
up.
right?
He's
this
gonna
guy?
take all the
In
Yep.
addition.
aggro.
20
Yeah.
plus the blast
another
dice.
wanna put
D4
the
from
beetle on him.
the knight giving you orders.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Just see if it eats.
Got a long
okay.
way to go.
Is it
I
also
know.
to
Just
attack
two
as well?
hit.
Or sorry, does
it's
it also
not
go
to
to damage?
no,
Not to
just
damage.
to-
To
just
attack.
to
Gotcha.
hit.
Okay.
Yeah, to make it help you.
Still
hit
very
harder.
helpful. That should be a hit, right? No.
That's a 16 plus your. Oh yeah, plus your bonus.
Plus
yes.
19.
I like Max just rolls like that. Should be a hit, right?
No,
I
it
know the
is.
general
It
area.
is. Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
So I think he has an AC of 17.
He has an AC of 17. Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
you need to roll pretty piss poor not to hit him
Yes.
with your bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay,
9.
13 plus 8,
Okay.
21.
Mm-hmm. Sure it is. I believe you. Okay. All right, that's one hit. You got 3 more to go.
All right, let's do this again.
Get him.
Well, thank Christ someone of the people can do math, all right?
Listen, just because I'm not good at mental math doesn't mean I'm
Dude,
a bad D&D
none,
player.
None of us are good, and that's why every
And
time
none of that matters.
every time Zeke does one of those, I'm
We're all
like,
like,
thank goodness. for
Yeah, I
something.
know.
Okay, so that's definitely a hit. That's
Definitely
a 20 just
That's
on
a
the
hit,
table.
yeah.
Okay.
Just, JP and I always make eye contact like, yep, he's got me.
All right, roll that damage.
All right, 21 again.
Okay. All right, so good. Okay.
You're just banging 20s. Pow,
Yeah,
pow.
Jesus,
I just see the
man.
numbers flying out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
20, 21.
It's third attack.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
20.
Okay.
And final.
All right, one more
I
attack.
feel like 100 damage
Get
a
him.
round.
Yes.
Get him.
He does a lot of.
The
Awesome.
It's just another crit, you know, for this
Just
side.
yeah,
another
let
crit
me
on his
just-
side.
Make a note
We don't
here.
have attack
that's-
rolls to crit.
It's
you
not
know.
fair. This is
Yeah.
not a fair competition by any means.
No, this
It's-
is his job.
It's
my
complete
job.
horse-
Yeah, I'm
it's
doing my
complete
job.
horseshit. They have way more chances
Yeah.
to shoot on goal
Yeah,
than
yeah.
you do. but
Yeah.
don't
All
worry
right,
about
so what the fuck am I rolling?
that. Okay, so
So
you're gonna
you-
roll double whatever you normally roll in dice.
Yep.
Plus,
So 2 of these.
yeah. So grab another 6 and another 10.
Where's another?
I've got some more over
You
here.
want?
That's a 10 there.
I got a 6 over here.
Okay, and you got a 6 there. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll all that and then add your normal plus 8, right?
yeah,
Damage.
so plus 16 damage. Or you know, you don't
Don't
double the
modifier,
plus damage.
Just the dice.
Okay.
Oh, also you're a half orc,
And,
so
yeah,
you
my
get
ratio.
grab another D10.
Okay. This is not a D10.
There you go. Okay.
Just grab all the dice.
Just roll everything you have.
So I'm rolling
So when
correct.
That is correct,
orcs
yes.
crit, they get an extra
They get,
D10?
yeah, it's like savage
Holy
crit. They get
shit.
an extra die for whatever their normal
Nice.
attack roll is.
Add it
That
up.
is
All
not
right.
a great roll.
Nope,
but that's okay.
3, 4, 5, 19 plus 8, 27.
Okay, the 19 was enough to kill him.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
Not a great roll. they say.
So it's the speed, right? It's that you get all these extra attacks, and you're furnished by your haste from your friend, this like swirling anger, but through it all, the like needle sharp coldness of Tulpa's
21.
presence, and
I
you're
had
just
that way
like
wrong.
just taking him apart, and you can see him like his leg breaks and he falls, and you break his arm, and he drops his club, and he's just looking at you helplessly, like there's nothing he can do. He keeps trying to grab for his weapon, and he just smash his hand.
It's just the sheer speed of everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's like toppling, and then you just that last swing, and he falls over backwards and dies with a final wheeze.
You hear from out behind you.
Adam, as soon as the creature dies, I want to run to Berg and physically inspect his body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so you hear the pounding of Ramus on the desert sand. He's running towards you. And hear me? Is he dead?
Well, let's see if you can get to him before his rage ends. So it's half your movement to stand.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Are you gonna start like hitting?
No.
Okay.
No,
He's trying to.
He's
do
trying
his
to
goal.
just see what's going on with my rage.
He
'cause
needs
it's
to
changed.
examine Berg.
He knows
Berg and
something
his-
about my rage and shit has changed.
No, I'm wondering your rage. You can end your rage whenever.
No. Well, yes. Yeah, he
Yeah.
can end it. The problem is what Ramus needs to do is get to him before it ends on its own.
I'm not even concerned about Ramus. I'm talking about is he going to attack
no,
my
he
night
won't.
buddy?
No. I still have presence of mind to know these are allies.
Okay,
These
so
are
you
foes.
stand for 15, and then you run to there with another 15.
Yeah.
And then you've got 30 to
Ramus.
go. Almost. Like running over to him. You can make a perception check.
Yeah, you might be able to see
Make
a
a
little
perception
bit.
check, but at disadvantage because you're not physically
Okay.
like looking at him.
As my
Also,
Super
the haste
Saiyan
is
aura
affecting
goes.
him, so there's
Yeah.
it's not necessarily a good test. But let's see how you do.
So 6 plus. Okay, what's the modifier?
Perception's pretty good for you because your wisdom's
Yeah.
quite high.
7, right?
Plus 7. So
Ow. Sorry.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Yeah.
13? Okay. I mean, he just looks like a big, fast, angry
Yeah.
Berg. You're gonna. I don't think you notice anything external that's different, except for the fact that like you can account for haste, and if there's anything other than that different, yeah, you're gonna need like. It occurs to you that maybe the best place for a Berg would be like in a cage, and you could poke him with a spear till he gets mad. Then he wouldn't have anywhere to go. Maybe like tie him to a table, get some other evil scientists there.
Hey,
But like, yeah, he out in the wild, Berg is a little too slippery for you to get much of a hold on. So Berg, your rage subsides and combat ends. So the knight is the only survivor of this original battle,
and so proud of him we are.
and he just drops his sword, he drops his shield, like
Oh, when the giant like topples, you see me like come out from behind the thing and just go, woohoo!
yeah.
But I think Bert probably like,
Well, so Berg, when haste ends, you it's not exhaustion, but it's like a round where you can't do anything.
Yeah, you
Right, you're
basically
stunned.
you're paralyzed.
So Berg, you're kind of like just reeling from the
Yeah,
spell.
target can't move or take actions.
You
until
also take
next
a level
turn.
of exhaustion.
I already
from,
took, yeah.
from your thing.
he's just
So-
sitting there panting like,
Yeah. As the world comes crashing back down on your shoulders, the knight, drops the Aharisa, drops his curved sword and his shield, and like sits down like on a piece of debris. And he looks at you, and he says, I guess probably to you, because Berg is like
Sure.
out of it. And as
I'll
as
walk.
Ramus
I'll walk
approaches,
up to him.
He,
Not bad, huh?
He looks at you and he says, when I saw you come out from behind that rock, I thought you were more reinforcements for them. And he points. And then he turns to you and he sees on your shield the symbol of the tower. And he immediately like grabs his sword and stands up and like looks at you like now he's surrounded by enemies. And he like points his sword and he says, "Stay back. What's the meaning of this?"
Hold fast. You saw us. He is an ally of mine. We helped take down.
He bears the mark of my enemy. Who are you people? Why have you come here?
Are you saying the tower is attacking you?
He nods. A great, terrible armada. Beasts. Ravagers. Creatures like this. And he points at the giant. He says they've been marauding through the city ever since that ziggurat appeared.
A ziggurat? Where?
The lower district. What do you mean you don't know about this?
No, we've been out of the city for a very long time.
Aye, and your master called you back to aid them. What? And you can see him like he's like panicking and like he's surrounded. He thought the fight was over, and now he's alone, and his allies are against him, and like
Yeah,
he's
He's
gonna break.
Worry not, friend. We are here to help you. I promise.
And you're not lying.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean,
you're not.
Well, I gotta
Let's hear
check,
it.
right?
No. I point to the bolt in the like. It probably didn't hit his eye, but it probably like hit his face or something. Like
Sure.
the bolt in his face is from this bow.
And he says,
I'll persuade you.
yeah, right. He's like,
Okay.
You can see him. He's shaky. The point of his sword is like he's hesitating, right?
Yep.
So yeah, go ahead and roll persuade. We'll say
give you-
difficulty. He's more confused than he is likely to believe that you're his enemy. So we'll say the difficulty is going to be like 14.
Okay.
It's hard, but it's not like impossible.
What'd you roll?
A 3
A 3.
Plus 10.
plus his 10, so
13.
he's just under.
Nice.
All right. So
I can't fucking
So
believe
do
that.
I hear this
he doesn't.
conversation?
He doesn't attack you, but he's like backing away slowly and just like swinging the sword at anybody who comes near, and he's just muttering like traitors and enemies at every turn.
Am I
No
still-
one can be trusted.
Am I still
Can I-
paralyzed out of it? or-
No, you're coming out of it now. Basically, there was like one action worth. The two of you are approaching.
Yeah. So can I see this like happening?
Yeah.
You can probably see the body language of everything, yeah.
Yeah.
If I can, I want to cast illusion on his shield to make it for whatever the emblem of the city.
I mean, he's seen it already.
yeah,
right,
but then I'm just
like-
gonna be like, this is so they don't attack us. Like, I'll
Oh,
just lie
so I
to
see.
'em.
You're like, no, it was an illusion all
Yeah,
along.
yeah.
Okay. You all look like monsters. And he saw the tower. He's
Hey.
used to being lied to. I mean, make a deception check, but do it. I was gonna say make it at disadvantage, but the illusion I would
Helps.
give you advantage. So just make a regular deception check. Same DC.
All right, this is flat D20. 13.
Again.
You missed by one.
Again,
Fuck.
missed by one.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
And he says he's holding his sword up and he says, I won't run. Come, face me. I'll die like a man with my sword in my hand. And I think he like lunges at you, Berg.
At
with
me?
the sword. Yeah, because you're the closest one.
Wow.
And you're just coming to as he lunges at you. What do you do?
Can I have a reaction to like, because he's kind of defenseless right now, right?
No,
I'm not
he's coming to.
defenseless.
He's fine now.
Okay.
He's exhausted, but yeah, I mean, if you want to make like an initiative check or something to see if you can like jump in.
Yes. Can I
yeah.
do that?
Sure.
I'm trying to think of if there's something I
I
can
just wanna
I
kill
can
this guy
say like
Well, you've already tried to persuade and failed, so you can't just
Can't do
persuade
that
him
again, right.
again. Yeah.
I think I might just intimidate if this fails, I guess.
Yeah, why don't you roll initiative 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
And roll it with advantage because you're fast, Berg.
I can.
Oh no,
intimidate.
you don't roll it with advantage because you're not raging again, unless you want to rage. Because
No.
that's how what's that ability called?
There you go. Even
There's like your new one, frenzy maybe, the one that gives you mindless rage. Beginning at the level you can't be charmed or frightened.
That's not it. You can have it if you
Feral
want.
instinct. Let me see. If you're surprised, you ignore it. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
just
this
have
one
you
doesn't
just
feral
have
instinct.
advantage. Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
yeah, no,
okay,
good.
so the three of us, let's roll initiative and see. He's got a
Okay.
+0. The knight gets a 20. Let's put that
Damn
on
it.
my list.
Fucking
for me.
fucking, I got a 6 plus 4 is 10.
All right, 10. Let me roll again.
Okay, yeah, roll again. Okay, 13. Okay,
It's a
so
14, but-
he has his great sword in his hand. He like grabs it up out of the sand, just, like runs at you and takes a swing. So I'll make an attack. He gets two quick attacks.
He's literally
plus 5.
attacking me right now.
Yeah, because he's like
What a fucking
these two
dick.
failed. I know he thinks that
I
your
just
enemies
murdered the shit out of this. Oh my god!
It's the heat of combat, man.
And I don't have rage
Um,
right now, so I'm taking full damage.
He's just
Okay,
messed up right now.
so 17 and a
Is Bless still in
17 and
play,
a 16.
or did that just fade away?
Haste is gone. Bless is gone. It's we're out of combat. I think he hits you twice. Because your AC is 15 right now.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Watch this
So-
guy be. He just kills you.
I didn't even get a chance to yell at him or anything before
Well,
as
he
he was
rolled
coming at me.
initiative. That's why.
That's
He'll get
why
to go
we rolled
next.
Initiative, yeah.
So
close is he?
6. He's like on you now. He just rushes at you. Right? He gets a move. He gets an action. So
Jesus
15,
Christ.
19 plus 12.
31.
So 31. 31. So he comes running up and like, "Ugh!" and like 2 quick slashes across your chest. You stagger back, like you've just come back to attention. This guy is like in your face. He was just like fighting alongside you. Your friends have they've confused and upset him, and he's taking it out on you.
I think he took. I have 18 now. If you did 31,
Yes, yeah, you have 18 left. Okay, it is your turn, Berg. What would you like to do? This guy is.
You hear from the distance, and it just says, "Berg, don't kill him."
Knock him out.
yeah, I guess.
Ramus says knock you out.
Ramus says knock you out.
He's going to knock you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ramus said knock you out.
Yeah,
Berg gonna knock you out.
yeah.
All right, Berg.
Berg's just
So
gonna knock
you
him.
can just do non-lethal damage with your hammer. You can
Yeah.
choose to.
Like
Don't
Berg
call
for a
him
moment. You
back.
see like Berg like the rage starting to build up again. Like he's about to like just kill the fuck out of this guy. And then yeah, Ramus interjects and appeals to the
Don't kill him.
to the rational side of his brain and
All right,
It's
so
like,
you can
all right.
make your 2 attacks. And basically, if you reduce him to 0, you can say that he gets knocked out instead of killed.
Okay.
He's got an AC of 16.
Jesus Christ.
Mother of God!
Inside the box, Berg.
It's
All
right
right.
there by you.
That's a D12.
Oh, was that rolling the wall?
Yeah, no, you kicked one off.
Roll it.
We can collect the during the break.
I got
Okay.
it. That's not sufficient.
No.
You don't get a plus 11. Okay, and
Okay.
you get a second attack.
This is fucking shit.
Can we roll initiative on our side?
You'll get 2 after this little
Jesus
front.
Christ. All
So
you
neither
doing
neither
15?
hits him. So you fight back, and both
15
blows.
didn't hit him?
15 doesn't hit. He has an AC of 16. Both blows glance off of his heavy metal armor, and he's just bearing down on you with an intent to kill.
I am going to try to use. Can I use my breath weapon to intimidate?
You can use it as part of your.
Like if I just say
intimidation
stop it.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Stop it, and then he burns. Like
Well, he's not hitting him with
thunder.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and he's not hitting
thunder,
him with it.
okay.
He's just like hitting
I
past
did
him.
like that. Stop it.
Yeah, he just blows away as a cloud of dust. Well, that's
That's
not
what
him.
Smog was
So
saying
you're
to the
not, you're
people
not
in the city,
attacking him.
yeah.
You're just shouting into the air, and it's making like a crash of
Yes,
thunder
exactly.
and carrying your voice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Stop.
All right, make an intimidation check.
Okay.
We'll just keep it DC 14, but you have advantage because you're using using up your use of your
Okay, cool.
weapon.
So 12 plus 4 is 16.
Okay, all right. So this uproarious shout emerges from behind him. He staggers back and like trembles in fear and is sort of like at your mercy.
Both of you.
And yeah, he doesn't unless you guys. I guess you guys could roll initiative, but yeah, his turn. He's just going to drop his weapon and
Hold fast.
Please no.
Berg,
You've broken him.
That's fine.
everybody calm down. We are all friends here. I can see that you're scared and frightened.
He hit me.
I understand that. And you were right to hit him back, but now you're even. Is that right? 1 for 1.
No.
I'm going to need you to drop this, Berg.
Fine.
Drop it. Drop it, Berg. Emotionally.
I am Kalimat. What is your name?
He looks up at you.
Dumb fuck.
And he says,
Death wish.
Yeah. He says, I am Commander Farsad, though. And he looks around, there's bodies all over the place. He says, I have no one to command. And he turns, and we see the city with the cloud of smoke up in the distance. And he says, and I fear the creatures were right. There may be no saving it now. And I think that's the lead into our first break, right? 'Cause
Okay.
we're at that point. So we pan back. We see him on his knees in the sand looking up at the city. We see the smoke cloud rising in the crowd. And there's the ominous kind of tones in the music of like, everything's fucked.
Yeah.
And then we fade out to our first break. So stick around. There'll be lots more Roleplay Live, Court of Swords, when we get back.